Well, hello everybody and welcome in. Everyone's welcome. I'm just gonna say everyone's welcome. Let me see. Hey Booker Mama, hey Amy, hey Freeside. Um, well, obviously got a lot of lurkers going on here because why I don't know. I've been on YouTube for about 2 weeks, I think. Only because I didn't want to get involved in the rubbish what's going on right now. It's not for me. Um, it's kind of very disappointing when you think you have friends you really believed on and trusted on. They hear that they would talk smack about you in other people's discords is unbelievable. He's like the social welcome in. I mean, everyone's welcome in this channel. I mean, I want to keep my channel neutral, and I'm doing that for a good reason. See, when I first started my channel, when I started my channel at first, people got to realize that there was lots of things going on, and I was being pulled and dragged left, right, and center on YouTube, and it gets to the point where you just your body, your mind, your soul, you can't take it anymore. You can't. So I want to keep my channel neutral. In other words, I'm not fighting with anybody. I'm not. There's no sides with me right now. Can you blame me? Can anyone literally blame me? for wanting to stay neutral. You know, there's a lot of hurt and pain. I would tell you what I went through when I was being pulled and dragged, but I prefer not to speak about it. I had people telling me that they cared about me when really they did not. I've heard a lot of stuff in what went on in other people's discords talking about me, and I was just totally blown away. I mean, literally to the point that I was in tears, to be quite honest. Hey, more true for the scabs. Welcome in. You must be new. Pinky wave. Welcome in. Don't know who you are, but yeah, welcome in. More true for the scabs. What the hell does that mean? That's weird. Anyways, on me highlight. This must be a new subscriber. I don't know. Yeah, I like that one. That's weird. More true for the scabs. What's that mean? I don't know. Yeah, must be a new channel or something. I don't know. Yes, new. Thank you. Well, everyone's welcome in here. You know, but I just find it ironic. I mean, when you hear stories what went on, and before I was ever even on Discord, and I can tell you, my Discord is not even set up properly. It's absolutely nothing at all. I have people on different servers where I have them all kind of done separately, so no one can see what another person's writing to me. Um, and I certainly would not give out a screenshot or give out anyone's information. That's not who I am. I just don't do that. Even if they don't like me or not, I just don't do that. Now I've heard a lot saying that well, there's two things that are bothering me right now, and that's people putting me and Tony together. Well, here's how I feel about that. Me and Tony are two separate people. Hi Crystal, how are you doing, honey? Me and Tony are two separate people with two separate different, completely different issues. Okay? You have an SA victim, and then you have a mom who lost a child. So that kind of pain is totally different than losing a child is probably the worst pain ever. I know because I lost well, anyways, I lost a little boy. Well, he wasn't even born, and we found out that we had no heartbeat, and yeah, I went through that kind of pain, so I kind of understand that. But I don't think that I fit the category of. I believe that was a little angel child, but I don't. I didn't. It's not like I lost a child, and I spent many years with that child. No, that wasn't the case at all. And then you have the whole SA situation. And I've been pulled and dragged for, I don't know, a long time. And people think that I'm a weak person. Well, it takes a strong person to be able to forgive someone, you know? I'm not weak. It's a battle every day, to wake up every day and go through what you're going through and know what was done to you. And trust me and believe me when I say this, it's a real SS situation. There's lots of documentation on that. You can't fire it or whatever the word is. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Because it happened here in the UK, they don't do that. But I have all the documentation. Hey Lily Spitfire, how you doing, hon? Um and I remember when I was going through that really thick and thick, it was really, really fucking difficult to come on YouTube. I wanted to get away from Facebook because I didn't want people to know where I was. I wanted to be able to come on and speak freely. And yeah, did I lie? Yeah, I lied about two things. And I apologize to all my subscribers for it. I probably should have just told the truth, but I could not bring myself around to saying, look, I'm an SA victim. Well, it's very well documented, trust me that. You know, I have to live with that every day. I do have PTSD and I do have some other stuff going on there, you know. There's sometimes when I'm here 24/7 and I can't sleep because things start running through my mind, flashbacks and all that. It's hell. It bring anyone, the strongest person, to tears. So just because I made peace and I asked a certain person to stop and just make peace, am I a bad person? Just because I couldn't take it anymore, am I a bad person? I think it takes an adult thing to turn along and make peace and just leave it. You know, forget about, just leave it. The past is the past. Now we're in the future. Not to mention the horrific, this time last year, actually, I do believe I was on life support. This time last year. Exactly this time last year. You know, and of course, when you're fighting for your life like that, you come off that. You don't want when you come back on YouTube, you you don't want people pulling and dragging you. It's bad enough fighting for your life on life support, and you know, then you don't want to go back on YouTube getting pulled, dragged and pulled every goddamn day of your life. You don't want this. So two adults came together and made an agreement not to talk bad about each other. Am I a bad person for doing that? I don't chat in anyone's chats. Do I watch? Yes, I do. I mean, it's gone to the point where people who never don't know me, for me, they don't know anything apart from me coming on here. And I don't leave out a whole lot of my personal life. And I seen in a chat, and I was surprised that the owner of that channel left that go, that some fucking person said I should not be around my son. Well, guess what, bitch? You don't know anything about me, okay? You don't know what I've worked upon, mental health situations, counseling, bereavement for a loss of a pregnancy, we would say. And it wasn't an early pregnancy. I didn't bleed. The boy died, okay? He died. I have all the damn paperwork. I don't consider myself too much as a Paloma kind of situation, only because I never got to know that little boy. I held him when he was dead, but I didn't get to know him. And I feel like if I don't know where I come in that category, to be honest, I really don't. I've heard stories about people, children have been taken, you know, and I don't know where I stand in that situation because when I held my when I held the little man, little boy, he was gone. He was dead. He died. He died in the womb. Okay, so I never really got to know him. I didn't get to know his personality. I didn't get to know what he liked, what he disliked, or his laugh or his smile. But I got to know. I know Ali. I know my boy. Okay. Now, when I see people writing in someone's chat saying that maybe my son should not be around me, after me doing all this counseling and doing the therapy and doing all the things I could possibly do and trying to getting a move to London, I'm a little held back at the moment because there's a situation going on here, which I don't expect anyone to understand, especially the US people. They don't understand how the system works here in the UK, okay? And I don't expect them to understand that because they don't live here. And that's okay with me. I'm good with that. Hey Blondie, how you doing, hon? I don't expect people to understand how it works here in the UK, especially when you don't live here. Now, in order to swap a government apartment to a government apartment, there can't be any defects, which there is a problem here. And we're trying to get that fixed. We're doing everything to get that situation fixed. And then you have someone writing in someone's chat. Um, yeah, when I seen them comments written in them chats, I won't lie, I cried my heart out. I didn't want to go on YouTube. I cried so much. This is a person who never met me, or never even met my son, or even spoke to my son, telling me I should not be around my son. Now, I know very well my son had a great time in Ireland. He went down and met his grandparents. I know all that. And by the way, my tablet is not working properly, so you can't even ring off it. It doesn't work. I can turn it on for a few minutes, but it does not work. It's switched off 90% of the time because it's not working. You know, Uh, just because I asked someone to leave me alone, to stop, and I just and that person has, they have, they have stopped, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted it to stop, okay? And I just don't put me in the same category as someone else because I'm not in that category at all. I'm not. Am I a bad person because I asked someone to stop? Does that make me a weak person? I don't think so because every day in my life right now, every day is a challenge. I don't expect any pity parties or any of that. I don't. Don't feel sorry for me. Please don't. I have a counselor coming out every Wednesday so I can speak to them about the essay. I'm still getting over that even. And there's a lot more I'm getting over. You know, people trying to make me out to be a bad person. People even said that I was a bad person to my family. The people who said that have no idea how much I supported my family when they needed. And I'm not going to say any more on that. And I'm not talking about the person who's running around on YouTube. I'm talking about my dad, okay? I supported them as much as I could. And no matter what people may think of me, don't get involved in family. Because at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. Just remember that. Hi Sarah. How you doing, sweetheart? Blood is thicker than water. You know, I need people on YouTube. You're water. Where's it on blood? I don't hate my dad. I don't hate any of them at all. I don't have room for hate in my life. There's enough of crap going on in my life. I don't need to hate my dad, especially my dad. I mean, you're always going to hear me. I mean, everyone who knows me knows that I've always speak highly about my dad because I know what he sacrificed for us. And I'm not going to spell it all out because it wouldn't be right to do so. I gotta keep a lot of stuff private, and that is the right thing to do. And I know some person is sending some people are sending emails to certain creators about me. Here's what I'm going to say about that. My essay story is not your story to tell. Okay? On YouTube, I will probably never talk about it on YouTube. It's too painful. What was done to me was horrendous. I probably will never talk about that on YouTube. I never wanted that to be even on YouTube. I wanted to go to a place where I could make friends. And that's my whole idea of YouTube. That's why I called my channel Let's Talk with Susan Bennett. It's all about talking. It's not about, anything else but that. And everyone has fears. Everyone has worries. Oh, I love you too, Heidi. I mean, everyone has these fears and everything. And it's really difficult to sit back and watch. I've watched because I haven't been for those who don't know why I wasn't on YouTube, I'll tell you the reason why. Well, I had pneumonia, okay? And I didn't want to come on here coughing down, coughing down. You don't want to hear that. Every minute I was coughing, severe coughing. I had pneumonia. I'm only getting well now. It took me nearly 2 weeks. So yes, I do. I'm very aware that my son was in Ireland. I know all that. My tablet does not work properly. You can charge it for whatever. It might say charge just so you can look at some missed calls. But you can't call back. You can't do it. The tablet's gone. Forget about the tablet. And that's where WhatsApp is on. That's where everything is on. You know, my story of what happened to me was absolutely horrendous. I don't think anybody on YouTube wants to hear about that. I certainly don't want to even talk about that. I find it hard talking to my my counselor who comes out every Wednesday. It's horrendous. Okay, I don't think that I could ever bring that and open up on YouTube about that because I don't think I can, and I don't think I ever will. Um, but I can't say that I did get justice. I will say that. I got the person and I got him thrown in jail, and I was also confiscated a lot of money for that. But money didn't mean anything to me. You see, it was a letter. What was sent to me meant more to me than the actual money, because the British government recognized what I went through. Okay, I will tell you that. And it's very difficult to get anyone convicted in this country. Very difficult. But with all the stuff and everything like that, I ended up getting that person convicted. I ain't going to name names. That's not what I'm going to do. I don't come on camera for a few reasons. Because I don't know who's watching in on me. I don't know. I do know the person's still in prison right now, but I don't know when they're. I asked the police not to tell me when they're getting out. I did relocate after the essay. I used to live in a place called damn it, my mind's gone blank. I'm in one area. Um I did move. I definitely did move from that area. I used to live in a place called Oakhampton. Just write in Oakhampton, check it up on your Google. You're gonna find a place called Oakhampton in the UK. I did live in Oakhampton, and that's where it happened to me. I don't live there anymore. I mean, y'all know that I live in Hollington right now, right? And that's not me doxing myself. It's just a place called Hollington. Hey, Boomer, how you doing, my love? You know, and once again, I'm gonna say this. That's my story to tell. I'm not no way willing to talk about that because it's too painful. As I said, I have PTSD from it. I went through a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I went through a hell of a lot, you know? And for someone to give my story to anybody, that's not your place to do that. It's not your story. It's not. I wish it wasn't even mine because it's only a fucking nightmare. It plays on me the whole time. So I've been left with severe PTSD because of that situation. Yes, I am medicated for that. For those who think that I'm on drink or drugs, you might as well think again. Because I don't do any of that bullshit. Yeah, when my voice was slurry, guess what? That's called a tablet called metazapine. Type in the word metazapine and see what that's going to do to you. So what I've done is I've not taken the metazapine in the daytime. I'm keeping it for the nighttime. So now you can hear me perfectly loud and clear without having a slurry voice, even though I'm on a lot of pain relief too, which is okay. That's part of my life, isn't it? So what the question is, I'd like to know, people say I hurt them, but I never said a damn word. And for the times that I did say something, I would jump in and apologize straight away. Okay? Sometimes I wasn't feeling whatever way, and I would say something stupid, and when I would know it, I would literally probably go into their channel and apologize to them. We all make mistakes on YouTube. There is not one person who has a channel who cannot say they said something they kind of regret. Yeah, I've done that once or twice, or maybe a few times. We'll put it that way. I said things I regretted, and I realized that I shouldn't have said things. If that's the way it is, the only thing you were going to learn from it is learn from your damn mistakes. And trust me, I have. And this whole thing about loving people from afar, they only ever cared for me from afar, anyways, because you know why? I don't live in the same country. That's why. I don't. There's only, so much you can take. That's why I haven't been live, actually, because I've been looking in and watching. I've been watching certain people's chats, and at one chat, they brought up my son, which is none of their fucking business to start with. My son is thriving, okay? I'm doing everything I can possibly do to get down where he is at. I have the missing effect every single day I wake up. Sometimes I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling, but I know every day I wake up, I'm missing my son. Now he is alive. He is alive, okay? But for me, my whole world came crashing down. All because something happened which shouldn't have happened with me. And I blame myself every single fucking day for that. I blame myself for the SS shit as well. And now when you have that kind of burden on your shoulders, you don't sleep very much. You don't. But I'm doing everything to improve my situation. I am absolutely working and trying to do everything to improve and make me be a better version of myself. Instead of me getting caught up in the YouTube bullshit, I decided not to go live. That's my choice. But yet again, People keep bringing me up and pairing me off with someone else. You can't pair me up with that other person. It's a completely different situation. And I feel it's wrong to do that. I don't have any addiction problems, as much as people may think that I do. I get my medications on a daily basis. I don't have an extra pill to take or something. I don't have any of that. I don't have it. My medication is scheduled by day. I only get a daily supply. I don't get any more than that. So I can't take an extra pill. When I'm having a bad day, I don't have that choice. Okay? So when I'm having a bad day and when I'm upset, I have to deal with that by myself. I don't have anyone to fall on. I don't have a partner. The reason why I don't is because of the SA. I just don't trust certainty. I have my ways. You can call it putting up a wall, putting up a barrier, but I do have my goal. I have set myself a goal, and that's to make a better version of myself and to be around my children. And then, no one knows what it's like when you have some form of mental health issues and when you have people dragging you. No one knows what that's like. You don't walk in my shoes. I've heard people talk about me. So I've heard stories about people talking badly about me in Discord. Discords before I ever even had my Discord is bullshit. I mean, it's not even set up right, to be quite honest. You know, when I fall on hard times, I don't have anyone to help me because my family don't live around me. They're living in Ireland and I live in the UK, two separate countries. And I'm not leaving this country as long as my son is here. Okay? That won't happen. I won't leave. I will never leave a child behind. I was heard that I was never in the military, and I find that fucking ironic when I have military ID cards here. Okay? I have photos too. I don't want to put the photos up. The reason why is because every photo I have a weapon in my hand. And I don't think YouTube would approve of that. So just because I asked as an adult to an adult to stop this stuff, I have stopped. And you can't blame me for doing this. I don't go around talking trash talk about anybody on YouTube. I don't really chat in anyone's lives anymore because I believe that someone is going around doing emails and giving my story to people, which is my story, and I won't tell it. I'm not ready. I will probably never tell that. Not on YouTube, anyways. I will never tell it. And yeah, Dad, if you're listening, I noticed I seen all your missed calls, but my tablet's not working well. It's not working. Sorry, but I know Ali was over in the UK, over in Ireland. I already know all that stuff. Of course I do. I'm his mum, so I wouldn't know all that. Of course I do. I know Ali came down to visit you and everything. I hope you had a good time with your grandchild, and I know my father loves my son very well, very much. I will never say he does not, because he does. But I'm keeping that essay story very close to my heart. I'm not willing to ever give out details on your YouTube platform of what happened to me, because the YouTube would probably shut that live down because it was that horrendous. I would put it that way, okay? I do have a counselor who I can speak with. I am doing everything to better my situation and be a better version of who I can be. In other words, I'm fighting to get my identity back. I'm fighting to be who I really was before all this crap happened to me. I'm doing well, fine. I'm doing really well, guy. Like, I'm just saying it as it is. I'm not willing to give out that information. I can't. It's too graphic. I don't want my family to hear it neither. I will never speak to any family member to tell them what was done to me, because I want to hold some dignity in my heart. I don't want people to look upon me as being a victim, okay? Because I know damn well I'm a lot stronger than that. I don't want to be a victim of, say, I don't want to hold that I don't want this. I will never share that story. Not on YouTube. Because if I was going to start, I'm pretty sure YouTube wouldn't allow it. Anyways, but as I said, I do have a counselor with me every Wednesday who comes to my home to talk to me about this. Because when you bottle things up, that's not a good thing. You know, when I think about things, when I look back a lot, I think stems back from a young age. When we didn't have it easy. We didn't have it easy. I don't blame my dad for any of that because he was completely with us, completely all the time. But when I see the deck of cards, me and my dad and all my other sisters and whatever brothers was given, it was really pretty harsh. I don't blame my dad for any of that at all. And no matter what, as far as family argue with me, that's fine. But I know my love in my heart for my dad. I do know that. And I tried to help as much as I could, and they know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now it's time for me to help me. Now it's time for me to stand up and say I'm not a victim of it. Say I don't want that tag. I don't want it. And Pearl said, You were victim. I don't want to be a victim anymore. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I'm not having that. And when I see people fighting on the YouTube, well, I haven't come on for 2 weeks, and there was reasons. Number one, I had pneumonia, and I would only be coughing down, and people with earbuds in. It's not nice, so I decided to take time off and get better because I thought at one point I would probably end up in the hospital, which that didn't happen, thank God. Um, my chest is not completely clear, but it is a lot better than what it is right now. I can speak without coughing. Of course, when you get pneumonia, I suppose double pneumonia back then, you're kind of going to a little bit prone to get it. So I've heard, um, you know, and at the end of the day, I'm going to stand here strong, and I'm going to keep fighting for what I believe in. I am going to get my move in when the time comes. I know a lot of American people don't understand the UK system, and that's okay. I don't expect everyone to understand it. But I can tell you, I'm going to be moving 110% because my heart, home is where your heart is. My heart is not here without my boy. I need to be down around him. And he's a mama's boy. He loves his mother. And I think I proved that time and time again when I would put him on, not YouTube, but different situations where he would talk to some of my subscribers. People fell in love with his voice. I don't really want to put Ali on the YouTube because this little guy talks forever. I mean, if you think I can talk, I mean, you want to listen to him. I knew he was in Ireland too. I knew all that. I was told all that. Um, and I hope I do believe he would have had a great time. I do. I know he was down with his granddad, which is, I think was great. I told his father to bring him down to his granddad and stuff like that because he loves his granddad. Hey, Nikita, how you doing, my love? My sweet Nikita, how you doing? I don't want to wear a tag as an SA victim. I'm sorry, I don't. And the pulling the dragon back then, I don't think I could do another round of that. I don't think I could. And everything's okay now. But people think that I'm weak for doing what I for stopping it. I gotta do things what's good for me. I gotta do things what's good for my mental health at the end of the day. You gotta understand that. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. Just think about that. No, Nikita, I'm good, honey. I haven't been on like for 2 weeks, or I think it nearly come up 2 weeks because I had pneumonia, sweetheart, and I didn't come on because I would have been only coughing and coughing, and it was horrible. I mean, I couldn't say 2 words and I would be coughing, and it wasn't good. So I decided to take a YouTube break, so to speak. I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, this is YouTube. It's not. People are going too far, and I've seen this happen before. And once again, unfortunately, I'm seeing it unfold in front of my eyes again. Whereas that people are out to tear each other down, and that's not what I joined YouTube for. I came here to make friends. No one knew that I was an SA victim. Unfortunately, that was put out there. I didn't want that out there. Right. Yeah. Yeah, did I come on and say a lie because I didn't want to be branded as an SA victim? Yeah, I did. I apologize to all my subscribers for that. I probably should have just told the truth, but at that time in my mind, when I came to YouTube, I didn't know how vicious YouTube would have been. I didn't know anything, and I just wanted to come here to make friends because I know what I was going through. In it, I've seen people playing them TikTok videos, them videos I don't even want to look at. You know why? Because all my wrists are cutting them when I felt there was no way out. Okay? Yeah, I was one of those people who sit there and do something to themselves within a heartbeat. I wish I could delete that TikTok, but I don't even know. I don't remember even the password to it. You've probably the one with the police come in and being there with me. There's another one. Yeah. People playing this stuff is only putting me back into that mindset. I don't know if people seeing the one with my arms all ripped up because I was doing everything I could possibly do to hurt myself. I know, and I always find myself apologizing because, I have a really soft heart, I really do. And I have people saying, "Oh, well, you know what, I'm not coming to your channel anymore because, you'll have people badmouth me." Oh, well, if the chat did it, that's one thing. I didn't do it. I did not do that. I had some people making fun about them turning on and off my subscriber mode just so they could fuck me up. What do you think I'm going to do when I see that? I'm going to pull wrenches, obviously. I'm going to pull them because that's like my trust is gone with that. People who have wrenches are supposed to protect the creator and keep control of the chat. But what do people do? Come in and use their wrenches to against me. My own wrenches. Okay? Now watch back in that video a couple of times and I could see every time we put on the subscribe one, it was taken off. And it was someone with super wrenches. I can't say who it was. YouTube doesn't tell you who it was. So what do I end up do? Pulling a load of wrenches. Then you have someone else then. Oh, well, she pulled wrench. Guess what? How many times does someone give me a wrench and pull a wrench and give me a wrench and pull a wrench? You don't hear me talking about that. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. Do you know why it doesn't matter? Because it's only a fucking fixing this, a blue fucking line in your mind. It's not real. Okay? It's not real. Who gives a shit? I don't. Someone wants to take a wrench from me, go ahead. Don't care. I don't ask for wrenches. It doesn't bother me. But when I went back and looked at that particular life, I knew someone vindictively kept taking on and off that subscriber mode and left all the trolls come in and try to rip me apart as a human being. The only one who gets on this panel, I think I'm nearly the out of maybe a few people, I'm probably the only one who runs a panel by themselves. I don't need if people come up and ask me for a link. Yeah, I'll leave them up. But guess what? 90% of the time, I do the panel by myself. I don't need 4 or 5 different people up there with me. I don't need that. It doesn't matter to me. I've been doing my own panel for a very long time, and I can hold the panel. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Of course, I will leave someone on panel if they ask me to drop a link. So yeah, I've looked back and looked back on that one live when I seen the subscriber mode going on and off and on and off. That was someone with super wrenches. Okay, I don't believe a standard wrench can do that. And you can imagine how betrayed I felt because you wanted to leave your buddies in here. Because your buddies did not want to subscribe, right? Because what? I'm probably trash in their eyes. No, I'm not trash. I'm a damn survivor. You walk in my shoes for 2 damn minutes. Guarantee you won't. Only a super wrench can do that. I thought so. So yeah, I wiped out all the super wrenches. Don't see it happening now, do we? Don't see it happening now. I have never seen that being done to a creator in all the time I've been on YouTube. The time I've been on YouTube when I never had a channel, I have never seen that carry on happen to a creator ever. I remember when it was happening, Susan. I had to ask it to stop. Yeah, Nikita. Yeah, I look back at it live a few times, and then I heard comments being made on other channels. Oh, they thought it was funny. Okay, why did they do that? Why? Because I was having a joke about the circle jerks or whatever the fuck they call themselves. They can do it to other people, but I can't do it jokingly to them. And it was only just a joke. I was trying to take off the British accent, which I failed miserably doing that. I was joking about. I was having fun, joking. I know I'm not going to try and do the British accent anymore because guess what? I can't. And I'm fine that I can't because I'm happy I'm Irish. That's good for me. And that's no funny marks or nothing, but the truth of the matter is I am 100% Irish. If you look at it, I mean, yeah, my mother was English, but my father brought me up, and I was brought up in Ireland. My birth certificate's Irish, my passport is Irish, so there, I'm Irish. Even though I do reside in the UK, and I have every right to reside here, because at the end of the day, if you want to be looking to go into it, well, I have a right to be here because my mom is English. Not that I knew her anyways, but yeah, fuck that. But my son is here. I ain't leaving this country. If my son was in Ireland, living in Ireland right now, I would not be living in the UK. I'm here for my son. I know my daughter's doing well. She's fine. Got her bachelor's degree underneath her backside. She's ready. She's firing to go. I don't need to worry about Melanie. I know what the way Melanie is. But I ain't leaving my son. I will not leave history repeat itself. I don't believe in walking away from people you brought into the world. Not like some people. And that's a dig at my fucking mother right there. And I've every goddamn right to say it. So no, I gotta stay here in this country where I don't really want to be in to start with, but I can't leave because my boy is here. I would love nothing better take my son and fuck off back to Ireland, to be quite honest. Because this country is fuck all to offer me. Whereas when I know that if you're back home in Ireland, well, hell, you meet your army buddies walking down the street. You meet people who you were in the band walking down the street. I mean, you don't have neighbors dishing you because your accent is Irish. You don't have any of that shit in Ireland. You know, a lot of people don't talk to me because I'm Irish. Just so y'all know that. I call it racism. I've pointed it out a million times. I've even complained about it. But it is what it is. I'm in this country right now. I'll be here until I make sure my son's good. You know, might come a day when my boy gets older and I can take him back to Ireland because I know my son loves Ireland. I know that. I know he likes his granddad. I know he loves his granddad. Actually, he adores his granddad in Ireland. The people who were there for him from day one, not the Johnny come lately people. Because we've two kind of people sitting on here. We have the real people and then we have the Johnny come latelys. And the Johnny come latelys will never take over how my father treated Ali and how he is today, even with him. Those Johnny come latelys don't match. They will never match. Not whilst I'm alive. And I don't know, Dad, if you're listening, what way you're going to be able to communicate with me right now. I know I had some missed calls from you, but my tablet does not work, and you're on WhatsApp on the tablet and not the computer. I don't think I can upload it onto the computer. And not ignoring your calls if that's what you think. It's because my tablet is not working. I can turn it on for 5 minutes and then it goes off again. So here's how I see it. Whatever happened in the past is in the past with me right now. The bullshit, the carry on back and forth, that's in the past with me. You cannot live in the past. You know why? because you can't go further forward to the future if you keep living in the past. I know a lot of people on YouTube are still in the past right now. Oh, well, what was done to me? It was done to me, okay? If I choose to go forward, leave that shit behind me, I'm going to do so. If I think I can sleep better at night knowing that that's in the past, I'm going to do so. Just as much as I take the counseling here every Wednesday, I'm going to do so. When I do my move, you'll all know about that one. Because I'll just turn on the camera and watch, leave you all see the flat is empty. Okay? That'll happen when the time comes. Timing is everything, I guess. And I know when that happens, I'm going to feel more uplifted, more happier, and more power to me to say that I could do that. And to know that I have not walked away from my son. I won't do it. If I could put it in so many words, for the last 3 years, I have been here by myself. The only words I could think of off the top of my head was sheer hell, hell on earth, and some. So I think people should think about what they're saying to other people before they start doing it, because you don't know what that person what that person's feeling, what they're going through in their personal life. People don't get it. People don't understand it. I still think today people will not understand. People will not understand. I've tried to turn on my camera on a thing to show my Irish ID card for the army that I never served, so people may think. But guess what? I have so much goddamn army ID cards from the Irish Defence Forces. Pictures, discharge, leaving on her own request. I have all that. You see. And the more I share these things around, people will say, well, you know what? If I had died from COVID this time last year, I would have had an army send off actually for the amount of time I served in the Irish Defence Forces. I would have had a flag and all in my grave if I made it, got back to Ireland, of course. No, I don't need to prove anything, but God knows, you know what they say, it's called YouTube receipts, Buckeye, and, I have plenty of them, you know. I genuinely do have plenty of them. Hell, I even have the paperwork of from when I was confiscated because of the SA. I have all that. I have all that. Now, what I don't want is when I come on YouTube, is I don't want people bring me back into the past. I've survived COVID 19 this time last year. I survived it. Out of the thousands of people, I survived that. That thing is a killer, you know? It hits you in a way you can't imagine. Some people might get a sneeze and a cough. Some people might get a temperature, or other people go downhill just like go crazy. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. At one point, I didn't think I'd ever see my family again. And then to end up on life support. No one told me I was even going on that. They put me on that. Never, I would have, if they told me they were putting me on it, I probably would have told them, no, you're not putting me on that. But they never did. So I'm not here to dish any of my family. I am not going to do that. But what I am going to do is go forward and not back. The way I see it, okay, I can't afford to look back. I have to go forward. I gotta take the strength of going forward and going forward and I know a lot of bad things was done to me. I'm not stupid. I know that. Don't think I don't know these things. Hell, my lives are there. I mean, they're all up, right? I know what was done, but at the end of the day, you gotta forgive and forget and move forward. And I certainly don't want to be a victim of SA. I don't want it associated with me. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. You see, my dad always said to me, Susan, never look back, always go forward. When you're looking back, you're looking back to the past. You're in the present right now, and you need to go into the future, which is good words. I know there was a lot of mods that actually did care for you. Yeah, Nikita, and I cared for them too, but you know, I don't I don't hate it. Look, I don't hate anybody, you know. If people don't want to come on my channel, Nikita Love, I can't make them come on here. I genuinely can't. Was there mistakes made? 100%. I did wipe out a lot of the super wrenches, Nikita. I won't lie about that. Because of what was done to me. When the people decided to do that to me, what did they think I would actually do? Did they obviously think, did they think they'd be left with a super wrench after that? I had to go back and watch that live at least 3 times before I even made a decision. I don't know who that person is, but welcome in. They opened up my live for everyone to come in here and make crap of me. You know, all you see is people bitching on the YouTube. What about the people over in the countries what are getting unalived right now? What about people who are being SA'd right now? Where are they now? 100%. Um, you know, I've seen comments about my son being brought up in another channel, and I was in absolute fucking tears because obviously the person would come in my chat from now and again, but fuck, they don't know nothing about my son or my relationship with my son. Told that I should not be around my son. Well, bitch, you know who you are. Fuck you. Fuck you. And don't ever put my son's name in your mouth. And the fuck you know who you are. Okay, Papa, that's all right. No, it's just, a bit weary. I know, sad, right? People think that they just write their little fucking comments and they think that that's not going to affect another on the person. They were talking about an 11-year-old fucking child. 11-year-old child. And you know what? The creator of that channel left it happen. They left it happen. They left it. They never said nothing. They never said, don't talk about 11-year-old child in my chat. That's a minor who doesn't have a voice on YouTube. I'm his voice. No, no, there's no coming at you, Nikita. I'm not talking about you at all. At all. Nikita, wasn't even you who said anything, actually. No, it's not about Nikita. It's not about you. You wouldn't do that. I know you wouldn't. I don't want to name the person, but they know who they are. No, it's okay, Nikita. I know he's been with me from the beginning, but sure enough, they're not going to be with me from until the end. Just when I'm getting stronger, just when I'm getting better in myself to make a better version of me, they fucking walk away. I don't look for any sympathy pity parties. I don't. You can only speak. You can only speak on what you know and what you've experienced. No, Nikita, you're good. Nikita's good. Nikita's fine. Nikita knows I love her so much. She's my little gangster girl, you know what I mean? I have great time for Nikita. Nikita, yeah, I'm not speaking about you at all, sweetheart. I'm really not. And I'll tell you, Nikita, if anyone tried to attack you, I'll be the first one to defend you. Once I spot it, I would be the first one. I'm not talking, Nikita would never say that kind of stuff. But someone else did. It was not Nikita. Nikita wouldn't do such a thing. They want to walk away from the channel, that's fine. I mean, what can I say? I can only try and do better next time situation. Have I made mistakes on YouTube? Yeah, I have. Of course I have. You know, I don't come on here to try and hurt anybody or hurt anyone's feelings. I don't do that. That's why I took time off. As on top of that, I was sick anyway, but I took time off because it's best that I take time off than come on here coughing down everyone's ear, and I didn't want to do that. And I just didn't want to. I was watching what's going on YouTube, and I was like, wow, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? What is going on? Where's the fun gone? Where's the jokes, the laugh? Hell, I used to even sing a song for Nikita. People saying, oh, she's only doing that because she's drunk. No, she's not doing it because she was drunk. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. I mean, there's no booklet there when you become a creator, you must act like this and do whatever. There's none of that. I regret the lies I said because I was covering up SA on a tragic situation where my back got broken. I didn't want people to know these things. I wanted to come somewhere where I could make friends and go through a journey, so to speak. And I've went through a hell of a journey, and I've met some of the most fantastic people you can possibly make. And that's two or three times I came close to even deleting my YouTube account, believe it or not. And I held back. And the only reason I held back is because of the real nice people I have met here. And I you talking about me deleting a montage channel. Grits, I'm not talking about you either, actually. Someone who brought my son off in someone else's chat. He's a minor, he's only 11 years of age. He ain't on YouTube. Saying that I should not be around my son. Strange that, isn't it? Strange that. Would I say that about your children? Of course not. Because I don't know the circumstances. And when you see someone to try and do better and thrive, why knock them? Why knock a person down? And I'm the first who made this comment. You speak and where Great, it was said. I don't want to name out the channel. I mean, the comments are turned off right now, but I've seen it live. I know exactly the person who even made the comments. It wasn't you, Grits. It was not Nikita. Wasn't anyone like that. It was someone I would least expect. I don't need to name out anyone's channel. The, the person who owns that channel knows. I don't want to say names. Chris, it wasn't you, wasn't Nikita, wasn't anyone in this chat right now. But it was said on the channel, and I seen my son's name being brought up, and I seen how they said I should not be around my son. Well, my son would think very differently about that, because if my son wasn't coming down around me, he would have a damn problem with that too. My son did speak to people on Discord when he was down here, and people were totally shocked about the love and the affection me and my son displayed. How beautiful he is, how well respected and mannered he is. Grits, I don't need to name out channels. That's not what I'm all about. I'm not about naming out channel. I don't want to. It was not said on purpose. I don't believe purpose would allow someone to talk about an 11-year-old child like that. But it was said. I've seen it from my own eyes. That's an 11-year-old boy you're talking about there. Oh hell, fuck it. Let me throw out the name. Just Dawn said it. Okay? Just Dawn said it. And them comments should have been deleted, and she should have been told, "Do not talk about a minor." But no, that didn't happen. Just Dawn said it. Yeah, I didn't even want to mention the name, to be quite honest. I mean, people had to calm me the fuck down when I seen that. And that's my son. I don't think she should be around her son. Just Dawn, I have two words for you. Go fuck yourself. You know nothing about me. Yeah, you came in my chat every now and again, but you don't know me. You don't know what I've been put through. You don't know nothing at all. You don't know me. Okay? You've been in my chat a few times, but you personally do not know me. So don't you ever talk about a child you don't know nothing about. And a minor, an 11-year-old child was brought up in someone else's chat. Yeah, just on, I seen what you said. Now, do I come on here and speak about anyone's children? No, I do not. Do I say anything at all? No, I do not. I don't know very much about Just Dawn. I just know that she used to come in my chat every now and again. I don't know if she has children. I don't know what she does. I don't know anything about this woman, but the hell, she had a lot to say about me. Grit, I'll give you a clue, right? The chat it was said in, that particular chat is, you can't see the chat anymore. The chat is disabled. Why? Because it was a minor brought up in there. I don't need to say who it is. I'm pretty sure, Grit, you were in that channel at the same time. Pretty sure. Do I talk about your children? No. Do I say anything about anyone's children ever? No. Do you know why? It's not my business. Not my business. Yeah, just on this said Heather. She did. I seen your comments too, huh? Heather. Thanks very much for that one. Thank you. Don't put me, Heather, in with Tony. I'm not the same as Tony. My situation is totally different than what Tony's going through. I'm suffering with like SA. Tony is suffering from a different situation. We are two different people. Two different people. So I've seen your comments as well, Heather, and I was thinking, wow, why is Heather saying that Susan and Tony need attention? No, actually, if I needed attention, I would have came on a lot fucking longer than 2 weeks later. I don't think so. You call bullshit, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Mm, I seen what I seen. Ask Shorty to take the put the chat back on. Let's review. She has She has turned off the chat on that particular live because she realized there was a minor being talked about. So yeah, there you go. I just gave you the channel's name. The chat is disabled right now. Okay, go have a look. You'll see why is that particular live, that particular live, that channel, the comments are disabled because it talked about my. Wasn't Shorty who said anything? Shorty said jack shit. It was just Dawn. Okay, let's get it right. It wasn't Shorty. It was just Dawn who talked about my minor son who is not on YouTube. And if I was a creator and I seen someone coming in talking about anyone's child, I would delete their comment and tell them get away. If I said it I meant it, tired of the attention seeking bullshit. Well, you know what, Heather, just leave then. There's no one there who what attention are you giving me? I don't even live in the same damn country as you. What attention are you giving me right now? None. What fucking attention? What attention are you talking about? The chat is disabled, so I don't need to reach out to Shorty. I checked, the chat is disabled right now. And that was my son who was talked about, and it was wrong. No matter what they may feel about me or think about me, that is a minor child. I hate her saying that. What attention? Where's the attention? I mean, can someone tell me where the attention is? What fucking attention? I didn't have anyone drive to my home. I didn't have anyone sending me this, that, and everything. No one did, no, excuse me. I am not the same. I didn't have Vintage didn't drive to my home. Of course not, because I live in the damn UK. So what damn attention would I get? What attention would I actually get? None. I don't want the attention. That's the whole fucking point in making peace with purple is not to have attention. So go ahead, keep talking more shit. What attention did I ever get? None. Yeah, I've heard of quite a lot of actually. For I thought people cared about me. Yeah, Pam, I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, at least I'm not coughing every 5 minutes. What can I say? I'm totally shocked with Heather and her comments and how fucking nasty she's gone. I mean, I was totally shocked. We're looking for attention. What attention? What attention? I mean, I live in the UK. I'm not going to get attention. Are you kidding me? Like I said, all I wanted to do was have a channel where I could have friends. I don't want attention. I don't want anyone talking about my son at the same time. I mean, I wouldn't talk about Shorty's family. I wouldn't fucking do that. That's not in me. I would never do it. Ever. I don't do that shit. I don't go that low to talk about a fucking 11-year-old child when that child knows better. I mean, just on when did you ever talk about my son? If you look at most of my lives, I'm always talking about my son in a good manner. I'm always saying good things about my son. You know, I don't put people down. I think putting people down is bullshit. I just don't say it. It's not my nature. I don't do it. I don't I don't see the purpose of because I'm having a bad day. Well, fuck it. I should say bad things about other people. No, I don't do that. And for the attention seeking bullshit, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, you wanna put me with Tony right now, but me and Tony are two separate. One is in America and one's in the UK. How does that? One is a SA victim and one is a different situation going on. So how could that be even close to be even being near the goddamn same? It's not. So if you wanna say anything, and the only reason I ever talked about Paloma is because I was wondering, did she have resources or connections to a channel for SA victims? But you know, never. I got trashed over even mentioning her name. I was, and I said, what did I say? Um, I didn't know she was doing private um things where she was giving people links. I didn't know any of that. No, leave Grits alone. Leave Grits talk. I mean, everyone's freedom. Give everyone their freedom to speak. You know, I didn't know she was doing sending people links and doing private stuff. It's only when I listen now I understand why she's doing it. Even why she's doing private stuff because it's a very personal thing. But I was wondering, I thought, well, it doesn't look like she's doing any. But then again, I wouldn't have seen it because it's not there. But obviously she's doing it privately, and that's okay, right? I think privately is the best thing ever. And I was wondering, was there any resources for SA victims? And that's the thing I would have asked her the second, but I never got to that point even. I didn't get to it. I'm pretty sure she knows support groups out there for SA victims. And that's what I was wondering. I know I didn't put a whole live on Veloma. No, I did not. I said a couple of words and that was it. I'm not here to put anyone down. I'm not here to make fun of anyone's grief. I suffer with a different kind of grief every single day of my life. I understand when she feels that her identity has been changed up. I understand that one. I get that. I understand that. You know, no one asked to be put in situations we're put in, but unfortunately, we're put in these situations. No one asked for. It's not like we want to be put in them. We don't. I agree with Pam. Don't let people get to you. Yeah, thank you, Grace. I appreciate that. I'm not. And look, I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not going to let anyone get to me. I mean, yes, when I did mention Paloma, I mentioned, but I don't see that she's doing any grieving stuff. Then I realized that, oh, she's doing it privately. I didn't know that. How would I know that? And the only thing I would have answered, and secondly, does she know any group? What does SA victims? Okay, so and That would have been the second thing up, but I never got to that. And I never put the woman down. I never bashed said anything wrong. I don't do that. I don't do it. I understand. I've heard some of what she said. How you feel your identity has changed when your child is not around. I understand all of that. See, I became Ellie's mom when I was bringing Ellie to school. That's Ellie's mom. Now I become just Susan. So I get what Paloma's saying there. But in different contexts. Because my son is still with us, with that I don't wanna say anything wrong. I understand there's a lot of things I heard her saying and it resonated with me quite a bit, even though my son has not passed on, but things have changed for me. I became Annie's mom, Annie's mom, Annie's mom. Now I become just me, Susan. And your identity does change somewhat. Yeah. You know, I wish people would open their eyes a little bit more um, to what goes on. It's not all about poor me, poor me, poor me. No, it's not about that. That's the last thing a person wants people to do is to feel sorry about a situation they found themselves in. They would like some support if they could get it. But they don't want to be classed as poor me or attention seeking. I don't look for attention. You know, Guys, don't argue in chat, please. Keep the chat as peaceful as we can. Try and keep chat as peaceful as we can. It took a lot for me to come on, even after what I seen about my boy and all that. Not to mention that I was really ill on top of it. It took a lot for me to come on. I kept putting it back and putting it back and putting it back. And I was thinking, when's the right time and when should I come on? And, I seen this Heather writing off Susan looking for pity. I mean, Heather, let me ask you one question. How can I get pity when I live in the UK? Who's going to feel pity for me? You can't. It just doesn't happen. Like, I'd like everyone to keep peaceful in the chat right now. Please keep peaceful in the chat. I don't want any people arguing in the chat. I want to keep it respectable because I do respect all of you. I really do. Yeah. Just please keep it cool in the chat, please. I know people are a little bit heated and whatnot. Keep it nice, please, for me. Yeah, and don't call out mods. I mean, please don't call out mods. Don't do that. Okay, Grit. I mean, look, Grits, I'm trying to hold it together as much as I can. I'm only one person here. I'm asking people not to call out moderators and please keep it respectable for every single person. Everyone has a right to their to what they want to say. Please just keep it respectable. I don't want my moderators called out at all. Please don't do that. Well, I'm a mod. I will if I think it's called for. I just yeah, Nikita, I love you, honey. Please don't call up moderators. Please don't do that. I mean, you can hit me up on my email, Nikita, or anything like that. You know what I mean? Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. It's been a roller coaster. And I don't look for a pity party. That's why I come on and say to me, don't feel sorry for me, what was done to me. Please, just treat me like I'm a normal human person. Don't treat me don't treat me as a victim of SA or of horrendous crime, horrendous stuff. I know what was done to me. I just want to be like all you guys. I want to be like 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 a human being more or less. I don't want to be hurting anymore. You know. And for people who really do know me, they know I have a massive big heart. I have a massive big heart. I really do. And I'm not just saying this is crazy. It needs to chill every time I took a chat and something is being deleted correspondent. Oh well, now Nikita, I'm a streamer, so you gotta understand that. So what's going on? I don't see it. I would nearly want to set up my other computer because my tablet is totally fucked right now, to be honest. I normally used to watch on the tablet as in the chat and not on StreamYards. Much calling names to subs responding and getting deleted. Well, that should not happen. I don't want anyone. Look, I don't want anyone fighting with anybody. I don't. I know there's some people in this chat who people probably don't like, and vice versa. But this is a different channel. We just want to keep everything nice and calm. Well, Nikita, let me get my next live, and I'll have to set up the other computer because I cannot see what's going on right now. I'm on streamers. It doesn't show what's going on, and I'm pretty sure. Damn it! Look, I'm gonna put up the screen. If that's raining corn dogs, I'm gonna stick up. I'm gonna drop a link. We're probably gonna bunch of trolls backstage, because that's the thing. I don't even like dropping links anymore, to be honest. Just I just ask, please be kind, be nice. Just just be nice. I know there's some people who don't get on with some people. I get it. Hey, Past, how you doing? Mm, that's the real corn dogs. Okay. Yeah, no, I've seen it live. September. Um, just on calling up my boy like that. I did see that live. I will say that. You know, I did see that live. I don't know what's on the community tab right now. I haven't looked. I haven't been on the YouTube for like, I don't know, 2 weeks with pneumonia and stuff like that going on. But I did see Just Dawn's comments about my son. Yeah. I thought it was wrong. Tell Shorty to, well, you know what? Leave it. Seen what I seen. I had to have like 3 or 4 people to calm me down when I seen that shit. And these people seen the same thing. They seen the same thing. You know, I just don't want my son being brought into a situation when he's only a minor. If that was me, I would have literally said to that person, delete that comment. Don't talk about a minor in a over 18-year-old channel. I've seen it for my own eyes. Um, I did go back and have a look again this morning, but the chat is disabled. You cannot see the chat. She's not calling out my son like that. All right, Heidi. Well, if they call me the drinker, well, that's not really true either, to be honest. But yeah, leave them wrong with that one too. I don't care. Well, yeah, she's Irish. She's drunk all the time. No, I don't have the money to do that kind of stuff. Sorry, but I don't. I genuinely don't. The real people who know me, you know that I've only just have to pay £200 out, and I have to pay another 200 when I get paid to get my scooter fixed. I have a temporary one right now, and to be honest, I couldn't get my medications for at least one day. All right, corn dogs, turn off your. Oh, well, fuck it, just leave it on. There you are. Hey, corn dogs, how you doing?
Happy Halloween, Susan. Spooky.
You're crazy.
What are you gonna get your scooter back?
No, it's in the shop at the moment. I have a temporary small one. I don't like it. Oh, I'm missing my own one already.
I would love to see what it looks like to see you scooting around London. It
We had
sounds
to take off the whole bits on plastics, and they're like underneath my. Well, we have an underneath porch, and they're underneath the porch right now. And I have a small little scooter, and I don't like it.
what
There's
kind
no
of scooter is it? Is it like a Vespa?
on it. Say again?
What kind of scooter? Is it like a little Italian scooter?
No, mine is a massive thing. Yeah, mine is big. We don't know if it's a battery. Well, I'll know maybe Tuesday whether I don't think it's the batteries because I did replace them and it cost me 360 to replace them.
360 pounds? Euro.
Yes,
Okay,
yep, pounds.
pounds.
So I'm wondering. I don't know what's wrong. So well, it just kept breaking down, and I said, well, and
360 pounds. Hold on, keep talking. 360 pounds to dollars. I just want to see how much that is.
right,
It's about $430. It's a lot of money.
yeah. So I gave 200 over already, and I have to give another 200.
Oy. Oh, it never ends, right? Yeah, my brakes just went out. I had to spend $600 on that. I don't have $600 to spend. Jesus Christ.
Right, breaks down when you're least expecting it.
You know,
Yeah.
I gotta drive. I live in California. You need a car here,
I got a replacement, but it's no way the size of my own. And when you drive this little one, it's a cute little thing, but I don't like it. And every bump you go over, it doesn't have the hydraulics. So when you're like, no, no, you can feel it. If you broke a busted up back like mine, you
Oh,
can feel every bump.
you feel it on your butt bone, right on your
Right.
butt, your bum bone.
Whereas on my own scooter, there's
Awesome.
hydraulics on it, so you don't feel it.
Now, this weekend here in the States, it's a big weekend. It's Halloween. Every night's a party. Every night's fun going on. Candy, everyone's in costume. Do you guys celebrate Halloween over there?
To do it, I'm more in the Ireland, but not too much in the UK.
Interesting.
Um, yeah, Ireland is more for that than the UK as well. But yeah, the UK just like it's not. But I suppose they do a little bit, but it's not like Ireland. Ireland is more big into it. Always has been. I
That's
remember
cool.
one time when I was a kid, I dressed up as a robot. That's too much.
Find a picture of that. I want to see.
I don't have any pictures. It's going back years ago.
A robot. Susan, you're walking around like, I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
Yeah, no, I
The
dressed up
Bennett
as a
5,
robot.
Susan Bennett 5000 at your service. You were a sexy robot, I bet, right?
Skinny little thing in a bunch of boxes, more or less. But
Well, I bet you look really cute riding around on your scooter, is what I'm trying to say.
well, well, we have a like I have one borrowed right now, which is the company gave me a loan to one,
Hmm.
and it's like I'm like, drive, don't drive like you drive your own one. Drive careful, don't get a scratch.
Be careful. Why? When you're on your own scooter, do you like zoom around real fast?
Yeah, yeah, my God,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. That's dangerous though. Be careful.
No, I've never hit anybody ever, but my one goes really damn fast. My one's more of a road one, whereas this one I have is a slash road slash.
Can you
Well,
tell me what kind it is? Like, I want to see a picture of it.
I can't remember the damn brand name of
It's
it.
not Honda. It's not a Honda or anything.
And I don't go into names like that.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to show you a picture. Does it look like this?
It's a big one now. Bear in mind, it's not a tiny little Nennis thing.
Okay. Does it look like this?
And no, no, that's like a motorcycle. But you can get scooters like that as well.
Does it look like this?
No,
Damn. I'm 0 foot
it's a
two.
four wheeler. You're like three wheels there.
It's four-wheeler?
Yeah,
What the hell?
it's a S something. I fucking can't remember.
But you don't need it just you can walk, right? You don't use it for like mobility to get around in stores and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I bring it into stores, but there's some stores I can't get into because it's too big.
So like look like this.
No, that's an Nennis one.
All right. I give
No,
up.
mine is way bigger than that.
Well, I want to ask the chat, what are you being for Halloween, everybody in chat? What are your costumes? Tell me and Susan, Corn Dogs and Susan, the best team on YouTube. You've never seen a team like us. We're who's a funny UK comedy duo? The Goon Squad, the Goon Show, Peter Sellers.
I don't really know. I know the Irish ones.
What's an Irish one? What's a good Irish comedy? What's a good Irish comedy I should watch?
Tommy Tiernan.
Tommy Tiernan. Okay.
Right, he's really funny. Don't play it on my live now because that's
I won't.
copyrighted.
All right. I won't. Tommy Tiernan. Tiernan. Oh, I've seen this guy. He's amazing. I know
He's
you're.
brilliant. He takes off the Cork accent. he takes off. He tries to do the American accent. He don't really do a good job in that one, but he
I
takes off
used to
all
watch.
these.
He used to be on a show here in the States called Late Night with David Letterman that I watched growing up. He was always on Letterman. How does Sasha know what your scooter looks like?
Yeah, she's kind of guessing more to that one. Yeah, it's more like a golf car. It's a big one. It's double battery.
All right. Well, to all of you here in the States in chat, I want to tell you, don't get the pumpkin frosty from Wendy's. It sucks. Don't even bother with it. Okay. That's my Halloween tip to you. Now, when I came in, you said someone was calling out your son's name. Who was that?
It was just on.
Just Dawn.
I cried. I literally, yeah.
There's someone backstage. I don't know if you want to let them up. I'm sorry you cried, honey. You don't deserve that. Why do
No,
people have to go personal like that? So
I don't
stupid.
know.
I have a big Halloween show tonight, Susan. Susan doesn't care.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know there was someone even backstage right now. Hold on.
Someone whose name starts with an S is backstage.
Hey, Shorty.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, how are you doing,
What am I,
honey?
chopped liver? Hi, Shorty.
Fine. Hi, corn dog. Do you do realize that live chat is on, and I put something in my community post so you could see
No,
that
well,
that was exactly
Shorty,
what it was said.
I seen it when I was live,
Okay,
and I seen my son
Susan,
being brought up in
you
that.
are lying on Just Dawn and on my channel. That's not fair.
What did she lie about? She didn't
That's
lie
I
not
about
didn't lie.
anything.
I
right.
seen it myself. People had to calm me down.
So you going by what people are telling you?
No. I seen it, Shorty. I seen it,
Okay,
honey.
could you go to my community post
Okay, let's see. What's your channel,
and
Shorty?
see exact live?
Shorty, I've seen it
What's
live.
your channel called? I want to see
Hold
it.
on. Live hangouts
Live Hangouts.
Live hangouts with
with Shorty. And it's the
with
first
your
comment
private
there.
Shorty.
All right, let's see.
I've seen just
Thank
Don
you.
say that I probably shouldn't be around my son and all that. And surely I'll tell you, that ripped me up something else. I will be honest about that.
Just Don didn't say that. Get your facts straight. That's not right. Here is the proof. But
I've
what?
seen it.
How is that? How
Okay,
is
so
that
first
proof?
comment.
How is that proof
Read
though?
the first comment.
Okay,
Read the
sorry.
first comment. You see the picture, right?
It may not be healthy for her to start taking care of her son. Just saying. Don't get mad, Susan.
There you go. That's it.
That proves that Susan's right.
What do you mean? Susan, what was the exact
It may
words?
not be healthy to take
Corn
care of.
dog, no, it's not even funny. That's not what she said.
It's that Just Don was bringing up Susan's son. That's what
Right.
Susan is saying.
No,
Yeah.
she said something else also.
No, that's what I'm
You
saying.
you
I
word
shouldn't
it
be around,
wrong.
I use my own words. I shouldn't be around my son.
Just
And
Don is saying
Don's
it's not
saying,
healthy for her to start taking care of her son. That's what
right.
Just Don.
and then
There
she
you
said, "Don't get mad at me, Susan. What was
So
wrong?"
what?
go.
You can't say, wow, you're really ugly and smell bad.
Anyway,
Don't
I'm
get
not
mad
here
at
to
me.
talk to you. I'm
You know?
talking to Susan. Susan, I did not
Look,
realize that you were gonna take it a wrong way. I didn't even see that chat at that comment at that time.
Susan, Shorty's gaslighting you. You're taking it the right way.
I'm not gaslighting nobody.
You're telling her what she's reading isn't true. It's right there in front of our face on your community
Okay,
page.
all right. You know what?
What?
It's fine. I'm not talking to you. This is
I ain't
between me
talking
and
to
Susan,
that
please.
hand. Okay.
but I seen that shortly, and I will be
Thank
honest,
you, Betty Boo. Thank you,
people are
Betty Boo.
tearing me down.
She read
I
it
didn't read
wrong.
it wrong.
Yes, you,
Said
Susan.
she said that I shouldn't be taking care of my son right now. I mean, who is she to make a decision like that when she don't even know me?
Okay, I know you're not
Uh,
talking to me, Shorty. I know you're not talking to me, Shorty. What?
Susan,
How
I'll
is
come back
how
another day when it could just be me and you talking.
how
All
is
right,
the
love?
reading? No, no.
You take care.
Explain the proper. Explain the. All right. I was asking her to explain how you read it wrong. Here's how I'm reading it. This is just Dawn
Read it
saying.
out. Read it.
This is just Dawn. It
Right.
may not be healthy for her to start taking care of her son. Just
100%.
saying.
Yes.
Don't get mad at me, Susan. Who is
Right.
she? Who is she referring to?
To
You?
me.
Okay. Well, what is if everyone here is saying that Susan and me are both reading that wrong? Please explain in chat what the correct reading of it. I'm reading it right now, Betty. Put it
Betty
up.
Boo,
Share.
Shorty put it
Can
on
I
her
share my screen? Should
post.
I share my screen so we could read it together? Or,
Yeah, give me share your screen. Give it to me.
okay. All right. Here. Can you see my screen?
Okay.
All right. It may not be healthy for her to start taking care of her son. Just saying, don't get mad, Susan. All right. So this is how I'm reading it. She's saying it's not healthy for Susan to take care of her son. If that's not what she's saying, then please explain, everybody. Please explain. That's all I'm saying. And if Susan, you're reading it wrong, then she didn't mean it that way.
No, I didn't read it wrong. I took it exactly as it is.
So how what is Shorty saying? How is that the wrong way to read it?
I
Like
may have put it in a different context of wording, but it's still the same meaning.
what is the proper way?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's see what Betty Boop. Betty Boop. What did she say? What does it mean? I'll wait. That being said, Susan, it
I
sucks.
mean, how would anyone
You don't want
feel
to take care of
that
my
was
kids.
being said about you when just Don doesn't know my situation, doesn't know what I've been put through, doesn't know my son, doesn't know the love he has for me, doesn't know how much I put into my son. I'm not an absentee mother. I'm very much in his life. I'm doing everything to move to the down to London. How could someone say that?
I'm going to visit you when you move to London.
Well, I'm gonna go pretty well, hopefully in the next couple. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I will literally, when my apartment is cleared out,
I
I'm gonna
will buy you a pint and a plate of fish and chips like you never had before when you move to London.
get fish and chips, big UK thing, right?
I love going to a pub in the UK. I love London. I love London.
Yeah, they do. You have a pint and a fish and chips.
I've been I've been trying to oh shit, I gotta go soon. I've been trying to do an apartment swap in London. So someone could come stay here in my apartment and I could go move to London for a month. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not up for that. Maybe one day, corn dogs, I'll leave you mine and you can leave me in yours. Who knows? But when I get down there, I'm all for my baby, my young one. And I don't want anyone knocking me down. I don't want anyone pulling me apart. I'm just tired of it. Susan said,
Monica,
just
hold
said
on,
she
hold on. I'm
shouldn't
sorry,
have been around her son.
Monica.
That
Then what does that line mean? It's not healthy for her to take care of her son. What does that
that
mean,
means not
Monica?
to be around my son, right?
Yeah, Betty. See Betty Boop. She can't answer. She can't answer. I'm saying, what does the line mean if we're reading it wrong? What does it mean? And Betty Boop's like, well, if corn dog's up there, I'm just taking my fucking shit and going home. No, just explain. What does it mean? You guys can't say Susan's reading it wrong and then not tell her what the correct reading is. You guys are fucking gaslighting her.
You see, that's what people like to do with me because they know that I have issues and stuff like that. People like to gaslight me.
And then I say, Betty
It's
Boop,
not
what does she
healthy
mean?
to be
Betty
around
Boop,
her son.
fuck you, Betty Boop. You explain how Susan is reading it wrong. You explain. If you're telling us that Susan is reading it wrong, then please give us the proper explanation. Don't just be like, corn dog, get away. Like, fuck you. Monica, I see Betty Boop will not answer. She just won't answer. And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you, Betty Boop. First of all, you're an adult named Betty Boop. Well, I'm corn dog, so it's not that much better. But if Betty Boop, instead of just focusing on me and insulting me, why don't you explain how Susan is reading that line wrong? Please. The floor
We
is
just shared
yours.
screen. We just showed Shorty's community tab. It was made not to be to
So
be
Heather, that is like such a reaching statement. Like
yeah.
who is anybody on YouTube to say if it's healthy or not to be around? And that Susan's saying, hey, this person's saying I shouldn't be around my son. It's not healthy for me to be around my son. That's what the person's saying. That's also, and that is what the line says. So
Heather, I never said I was
where's
removing
the
him.
discrepancy here?
What I
Where is
did
the
say that
incorrect
I was
reading?
going to be down there to be around my son.
Betty Boop, you ain't talking to anybody. All you doing is chatting. If you want to talk, then fucking panel up, coward.
I never said I was going to remove my boy. I know he's okay where he's at, but
Betty
I
Boop,
need to be around him.
Betty Boop, if
I
I
need
go
to
to office,
know.
will you come on panel if I go down and explain how Susan's reading it wrong? Watch, she's just gonna insult me again and not
She's
explain.
not going. They're not going to come on panel.
I know these cowards, they just sit and chat. They don't talk, they just spout their bullshit. Anyway, Susan, I love you. I think it's perfectly healthy for you to be around your son. I wish you were my mom. You're such a warm, loving presence, and you're my favorite YouTuber, and you're so
Oh,
wonderful. And I hope you have a really good rest of your weekend. Okay, darling?
yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Corndogs. Take care.
You too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Corndog, Corndog showed what Shorty put up on her post. It's the same damn thing. Just said a different way of saying it, but it's the same thing. Who said I was going to remove my boy? I ain't going to remove my boy. But what I said was I want to be down around him, and she ripped that up. I mean, just Dawn don't know me. She don't know my situation. Let's be real about this. She does not know. I don't talk about half the things. I don't. I'm pretty sure Corndogs has probably said a lot of nasty things about me. But once again, I'm like one of these people. Forget about it. God, if I was gonna hold everyone up who said nasty crap about me, I would be just like the most miserable person in the world, and I don't want to be that way. I'm trying to give you the better version of me, and I know I can be better than what I am right now, and I know that. Oh, really? Oh, you lived at like what, 10 minutes from him, Monica? I didn't know that. Hey, True Smiles. People need to be watching what they're saying because they're talking about an 11-year-old boy there, and I do not. You never hear me bring anybody's children into anything. You just don't do it. Children are supposed to be off limits, right? Children are supposed to be off limits. My son is not on YouTube. He shouldn't be talked about. Or do I go around just back doing a live and leaving people talk about other people's children? No, I don't. I know you can't log back again now.
Sorry. I just want to say Betty Boop is deflecting and not addressing the question. She just keeps insulting me instead of actually addressing anything. And then Monica, raining corn dogs at gmail.com. I'll give you a free tour of the Hollywood Forever Cemetery on the house for being a subscriber and supporter of Let's Talk with Susan Bennett. Raining corn dogs at gmail.com. Betty Boop, answer the question. Stop focusing on me.
Good Lord. Good God. So I knew this shit would happen when I came on live. I've been on for 2 weeks. Hey, True Smiles, how you doing, hon? You know, they're talking about 11-year-old boy, and that should not have been said. That comment should have been deleted. I would have deleted it if it was anyone else's child, but do I get the same thing? No. I had a few people had to calm me down because I was in tears when I seen that. I was like, how can anyone say that about me when I'm working to be the best I can be? Um, I go through my difficulties and all that, and I never, I'm trying to be the better version of who I am because I know I can be better. I do know that. I do know deep down that I can be a better version of myself right now, and I'm working on that. I don't want to be tagged with the SAS situation. I don't want that. I don't want to feel anyone. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. Feeling sorry for me is not going to take away the pain because I live with that pain. You know, a child will love their mother. No matter what. So services will do their best to get children with parents and think it's okay. It's possible. Yeah, I supervision visits. No, see, that's where people got it wrong. I have 50% of custody of my son. He's not wiped out, but we're having problems because I live 5 hours away and I need to get closer. But Ali does come down here quite a bit. Ali does come. I don't put him on YouTube. I would put him more or less on WhatsApp or something. I don't put him on YouTube. Yeah, right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Because I just won't put him on YouTube. I know it might seem like he's never here, but I just won't put him on YouTube. You should just come tell Susan she ain't mean and in a bad way. That is the case. It's easy. Yeah, I do have a lot of visitation. I do have a lot of that put in place. And when he does come, I don't log into YouTube. Actually, when he's here, I don't go on YouTube at all. But it's not to say that people don't get to talk to him because they do. They really do. I do believe Boca Mama got to talk to him the last time he was down here. Yeah, my son should not have been mentioned at all. That was just hmm, wrong. He's like 11-year-olds. He's an underage child. I'm not going to put him to say hello to everyone on a over 18-year-old channel. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to put him on camera on YouTube. I ain't going to do that neither. I'm going to protect him in every possible way I can. But will I leave him talk to people if they're on my WhatsApp or stuff? Yeah, they talk to him. They say hello to him. That's when you find that I'm not on YouTube because I'm spending time with my son. Just Don should not have made that comment. That was bang out of water. I mean, I'll put it this way: I don't pry into other people's private lives or watch their situations or anything like that. I don't do it. I don't think there's any justification for someone bringing up that that was just on set. Did what Shorty put on her community tab? It's wrong. He's an 11-year-old child, and you have no idea how much he loves and cares for his mom. He really does. He loves his granddad just as much. I will say that. But no, I'm not gonna ever put him on YouTube. Not no, it's too vicious. But what I will do is put him on private stuff. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well in because I have been so sick with pneumonia. And Ray Ray, God bless her, because I slept the whole day and the whole night because I think my body was just worn out. But yeah, it was kind of like a power sleep, so to speak. And I didn't come on at all. I get like that. I get very insomniac, and then suddenly I will just crash. Well, worse has been said in purpose. Yeah, um, yeah, but Betty Boo, you are right. Worse has said been said to me in purpose. Yeah, but I'm willing to put it all behind me. What choice do I have? If that leaves someone to leave me alone, I am willing to do that. Yeah, it's all in the past. I know I don't come on here looking for attention. I mean, what attention am I actually going to get? You gotta ask yourself that. But enough about my little boy who's beautiful and 11 years of age. He's thriving. He's doing well. He's not in care. Just so y'all know that. He is not in foster care. He's not in any care system at all. Like I said, I'm working on myself to give you a better version of me, to make things better. And hopefully, when I get to London, well, I'm going to change my channel up. I'm going to start taking you out instead of sitting at home doing a chat with the camera turned off. Well, let's shoot. Let's see all London live live at that moment in time. You know, I'm not going to bring Ali along with me too, but I will keep him out of the camera shot. I won't put him in the camera. You might hear him from now and again, but you won't see him. I just want everyone to be My God, I can't explain this enough when I say it, right? I mean, none of us are promised tomorrow, and everyone needs to be kind of some way kind because I'll say this when I know when it hit me like in smack in the face. I don't want anyone name calling. I don't want anyone being disrespected at all. Betty Boo, do I think you're a troll? No, I do not. No, Betty Boo, I don't. Mm-mm. No, Betty Boo is not a troll. I would like anyone, please don't even, with Betty Boo. Leave Betty Boo, leave her alone. Right now, because don't even call her a troll. Not being funny or anything, but Betty Boo has always been really kind and sweet to me. Now, when we get to the Discord situation, when you're no, Betty Boo is not a troll. She's been with me for quite a while. She's not a troll. Please don't, please refrain. Don't even call her a troll because she ain't. And if I see anyone calling Betty Boo a troll, I will literally block you for that. All right, on Discord, I heard a lot being said. Well, uh, I don't even know if I want to go into this. I've never been on Discord. Y'all know that. On the Discord I have, there's not many very people on there. But I've since learned that a lot of people, I think I know who the Susan Skunk channel is. Yeah, I think I know exactly who they were. I think I know exactly who the Susan Skunk channel was. And when I found out who it was, I was completely fucking shocked. Completely. And that is just, to me, is very disappointing. Susan, I don't like being called a troll. Corn dogs, do not call Betty Boo a troll. She is not a troll, please. No, corn dogs, you're wrong. The Susan Skunk channel was someone from America, actually. So, you're wrong there. So stop. I already know who that was. Who was it? I'm not going to name any names. I already know who it is. If anyone calls my Betty Boo a troll, I am going to block you. No, I'm not going to say names, but I know who it was. Matt, why the fuck you in my backstage? I don't want you up here, Matt. You've nothing but called me names. Well, I'm gonna leave you up for 5 seconds. Let me see what you gotta say, but I'm not even going.
Hello, good evening.
What you want, man?
I come to be friendly. You've been receiving a lot lot of pushback, Susan, and
Right.
I know maybe I didn't initiate it, but I feel like as if I'm at fault a little bit. I don't. I don't like the way people are treating you.
Why are you doing Pinocchio?
So, huh? What?
Why are you doing Pinocchio on my channel?
Oh, I forgot to do with corn dog day. Happy Halloween. I'm dressed up. That's all. But shout out to corn dog. But yeah, people are being awfully mean. I don't know about everybody else, but I feel. Oh, oh,
Sorry, I
okay.
have like a chest infection.
I think you yawned or something. But I feel bad, and have I apologized? I think I did already, right?
Susan, he was mocking you. That's what the chat is saying.
Would I lie? What? Why would they say that? I don't. It's mean. Huh. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying though. People have been picking on you, Susan, and I feel like people have been ganging up on you a little bit. I mean, is that safe to say? Or
Nikita said that shit ain't funny. You with your Pinocchio up there?
what are you talking about? Is it not? Is it this not the? Are we not all dressing up this weekend? I've been doing this all day. Should I be something else?
He's gone. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Susan.
How
I
you
wanted to
doing?
come up here. I wanted to come up here because I don't know what the hell Georgia is talking about.
I don't know either. I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been looking at Matt with that Pinocchio thing, and I just don't understand why he came up. And I literally just banned him.
Um, you're over here saying that people shouldn't be saying names, or your mods are saying that also. I haven't called one person a name in chat, and Georgia wants to come and call me a joke when I just put faces like I'm wondering what's going on, like what, because she always has something to say.
Monica, I said this before when I came live. I just said, look, please, people, respect each other, because I'm not about like people tearing each other down. I don't want this. I really don't.
Okay, so if you got it covered, Georgia, come up here. Let's see. Come on, let's have a little chat. I'm ready. Come on.
Okay, she wants a link. Hold on. I'm just such a ban and mad. I know what his situation is, but yeah, I think he's like up there, Pinocchio. I know what that is. There's a link drop for Georgia. I don't know what's going on with you in Georgia, Monica. I really don't. But I'm gonna give Georgia and you the chance to talk. Hopefully you will talk and listen and not, you know, shout and whatever. Georgia, I dropped the link. There's one there for you. I mean, don't worry, Betty Boo. If he comes at you again, I will. Trust me, I will. Betty Boo is not a troll. Never was. Right. I'm gonna ask no screaming or cursing on this live. I don't know, Georgia. I dropped you the link. Monica's waiting. I mean, if you have something to say, you might as well damn well say it. Get it done with. Up another one just in case. Georgia, so will this be one on one? Yeah, Georgia, there's no one else up here. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything. It's got to do with you and Monica, not me. I'm giving you a chance to say what you got to say. I'll ask, try to refrain from the language a little bit, if you can. There's no, I'm not going to leave anyone else up. Unless you, I don't know what's going on with you, Monica. So I think if maybe if you talk it out, I don't know. I won't leave anyone else up. Even if they try, I won't leave them up. Monica, how you been, honey?
I've been good. How you been doing?
Well, no, I had pneumonia for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't been on or anything, sweetie. That's why I
Uh
keep coughing. The cough, well, I still have the cough, but it's not as bad.
huh. Well, at least you're feeling better.
No, I'm feeling a lot better than I was. I was way worse than this, to be honest.
Oh,
It's all right. I mean, I got antibiotics off the doctor and all that stuff. So, and I just couldn't justify coming on YouTube because every time I would say a word, I would cough. So, I don't want people, with earbuds, even though I'm starting to cough now, but it is what it is. It's no way as bad as it was.
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I know when I'm sick, I hate it because then I can't smoke, but then I do smoke a little bit, but I don't inhale that much because I can't stop smoking. I'm a smoker.
right.
But I do smoke if I'm sick. I know I shouldn't, but I don't smoke as much, you know?
Yeah.
I think everybody does that when they're sick. They
Well, it's more of a nervous thing, I suppose, when you're a smoker. You try and pick up a cigarette, you can't inhale it. Right.
right.
I don't leave anyone up, right? Georgia, I'm going to go quiet, Monica. Please try and not use language and stuff like that.
Okie dokie.
Okay, honey. There you go.
So what's up, Georgia?
Hey, what's up?
So what happened?
What do you mean? What
What were you
happened?
talking about? Yeah, what happened? What do you mean I was talking about the Discord here, whatever? I don't even know what that means.
You were in somebody's Discord, and there was a group of us watching Shorty's Discord. Do you not remember doing that? You're the one that went in there and did that. Do you not remember that?
Watching Shorty's Discord?
Yes, ma'am, you sure did. Are you denying it? Are you denying
Oh,
it?
did I say? I'm thinking about it.
Wait a minute.
Some
Are you denying it? Answer me. There's a lot of
watching
stuff y'all are denying. I want you to keep
so
putting your shit out
no no
because your
no
shit,
wait
your
no listen.
okay.
Listen,
All right.
girl. I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell
I'll
you.
listen, old lady.
I'm not old. I for sure as hell ain't old, so don't even say that.
Okay.
I'm not tell
Go ahead,
Georgia,
talk. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm
I'm sorry.
calling you names. I have not said one thing bad about you or to you right now.
Um, Monica, you're absolutely right until you continue to put my name in your chats. Please do not put, you asked me not to put yours in there. I stopped. Then you
You
started again. Now stop it.
I started again. I
Look at look at
now.
Susan's.
Right
Look at
now. Exactly. Because what did you say? What was your first comment?
what was it? Please tell me. And we want it word for word.
Word for word. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Let me get word for word right now. Word
Okay. Okay.
word.
Okay.
Word to the bird. Let me see right here.
Monica, what I just can't take is all the lies. All I ask is just tell the truth and let it be known that I left the Discord and y'all have treated me like shit since. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, and I'll leave all of y'all alone. Y'all
Georgia,
started.
Georgia,
Okay, go ahead.
we
I'm sorry.
we have left you alone. We haven't said nothing, but your little comment. No, your
Oh,
little comment.
yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Your
go ahead.
what are your little comments and chats all the time? Damn, vile. Who are you talking about? When you say
Okay. Can I talk now? Or are you still talking? Are you done? Or did you cut off?
I'm right here, go ahead.
Okay. I do believe I had a whole live about me, and y'all were very vile. I never cussed. I was never ugly. Then y'all would ask me questions, and y'all blocked me. I mean, how fair is that? There's 15 people up there against one. I mean, oh my God, really? Yeah, y'all need to do some growing up, because if you think stuff like that is fair, and if you think it's fair for some of your group, I can call names if you need me to, so y'all aren't saying other things, to go in to a woman that is having issues and tell her to put a gun to her head, that she needs something like a bullet in her head. If y'all think that shit is cool, something is wrong with y'all. I'm sorry that that's the way I feel, and I have the right to say that. If y'all are allowed to take lives, go look at Roxy's post that I'm a mole and a troll and all this other stuff. I know what Roxy's done. I got it, baby. We can put it all out there. But y'all can leave me alone or not. I don't give a fuck. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss, Susan.
Okay.
I mean, it's no big deal to me. Y'all can keep on and keep on. And do your dirty, vile stuff. It doesn't matter. What matters is doing the right thing. And y'all just got on a hate train, and y'all think it's cool. Look how you treat a lot of people. It ain't just me.
You don't fucking care that my mom just passed away and you're over here talking shit? Like what? Are you fucking serious?
Monica, my mama passed away too. Where were you? Where were
My
you?
mom,
Where
my
were
mom
you?
just passed away. I was over there with you when your mom passed away. Or
I
did you
was
not
with
forget?
I was with you when your mom passed away,
Oh,
Monica.
but now you're
Stop
like, oh, I
lying.
don't give a fuck.
Stop lying.
Stop lying about what?
That
My
I
mom did.
wasn't there. My mom passed away too.
Well, you said, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like really? Like what the fuck are you talking about? I
I
never
don't.
said I never said anything about that. I
I.
said I was going through a lot of shit. My mom just passed away, but you want to come over here and talk about how oh somebody said put a gun to the head? No. My mom used to tell me when I used to get pregnant, when I was pregnant, oh, you need another kid like you need a hole in your head. That's a freaking expression. She didn't say
Okay.
nothing like a
So
gun. My own mom told me that shit. That was an
okay.
expression.
Did it feel good?
The fuck?
Did it feel? Did it feel good, Monica? Did it feel good?
What?
Did it feel good
It's
when
a
your mama would tell you that? Did it feel good?
I would laugh because it's an expression.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all just got a funny sense of humor, is all I got to say. And
But
what I said about me not giving a fuck is all you vile people going in there and saying shit and putting up um, these messages and going live and saying stuff that you know for a fact is a
Did
lie,
I
Monica.
when I went on that
Monica,
when they
that
had the
you
live
know is a lie.
when they had the live? What did I say?
Okay, and who was in those
What
discords
did I say? What did I
when
say on the live about Shorty that you were talking about? Oh, that I had a live about myself and you all and you all and you all. Who's you all? Because it wasn't me, girl. I didn't say
wait
shit when I was up there.
wait a minute. Well, I admitted that over at Purple's when I did go live, hon. I haven't
But
blamed you for anything you didn't do. Nothing.
you said, Monica. But right now you're saying you all. You all said this and you all said that.
Okay, you all said what did I say y'all said?
Right now you were talking about, I don't know, you just said it a little while ago.
Okay. Since y'all want me to be
About the live that you were talking about. That, oh,
okay, Monica, do you really want me to start and tell what y'all all done? Okay, did not Tammy come up on Susan's? I hadn't done nothing to Tammy. I didn't even you can go back to Purple's and listen to Purple's. First time I've ever been, up there. And I said that Tammy had done nothing, right? Well, Tammy gets up on Susan's. Oh, in Georgia, you pissed me off so bad. You pissed me off. You have pissed me off. Okay. So it's like, okay, I could be pissed off too, because she's pissed off because all I ask in the very beginning is for one lie to be straightened out due to the fact that I also lost a friendship because of that lie. I went to Tammy. I also went to Tara and Lynn C. because Lynn C., and you were there, sat there and told us over and over again the thousands of dollars that was scammed. That's all I ever wanted straightened out because I believed in certain people. And that's exactly how it was.
you wanted people's info. You wanted the all the people's info is what you wanted. They couldn't give you people's info.
That's a lie. I have all the chats. Would you like them? I've told anybody that wants them
We were
to
talking.
email me.
We were talking. Wow, you give away chats?
I will, because you're sitting here telling me I'm lying.
You've been.
You're sitting here telling me I'm the liar, and I'm not, Monica.
I heard you say you. We were talking. Did I say you're lying? I didn't even say that. I said I heard you say that you want to see the people on those cash apps. That's what you were saying. They.
No, it was not, honey. I've got it. I'm not
How,
sitting here.
how could you get a chat that we were all
You're
talking
not
about?
sitting here, what, Georgia?
I'm not sitting here. Oh, I thought
You're not sitting here, what?
and who is this? Oh, Roxy. Yeah, Roxy
Yeah,
has
it's
the.
me. We're good now. Let's talk. You're too chicken to come over to my channel. Let's talk.
You really
Let's
think
talk.
I'm going to your channel?
You're a chicken shit. That you can fucking make false claims about me and say that I'm a scammer. No,
Okay,
actually,
Roxy.
you know what? You know what? I know you're not going to my
Roxy.
channel. You would never be allowed in my channel.
But you sure
Except
wanted me over there,
to come
didn't you?
talk. Except to come talk about the lies. How did I scam?
How did you scam?
How did I scam, you
Oh,
bitch?
well, I did probably use the wrong word. I think it's called dry begging. I ain't got no cigarettes. I'm
Where
getting
have
it.
I?
I'm getting
Never.
evicted. I'm
You
getting
have
evicted.
never. Oh my God,
And just
George.
like you didn't share Hopi's phone calls either. Not Hopi's, excuse me. Excuse me, that other crazy girl that you kept calling. Harper, Harper.
I don't even know Hopi. I don't
I'm
even know
sorry.
Hopi.
I'm sorry. I said Hopi. I meant
Fool,
Harper. I meant Harper.
you idiot.
I said Harper. I meant Harper. Did you
God.
not? Or are you going to sit up there and lie too?
Do
Did
what?
you not? Huh?
Did I not what?
Share Harper's phone calls.
You know what though? Nothing has been taken out of Discord, Georgia. Like you're fucking taking. You said you want to take
Listen
And
care
to
you
of
know
you.
what?
You're a
I
Discord.
bitter
haven't
bitch.
I haven't made
You are a
live.
scared,
You
bitter
know what?
bitch.
Look,
A
look,
scared,
look. There's
bitter
two of them
bitch.
against one. Y'all feel big and bad, don't ya?
Oh,
You
I,
have to do it, right? You have
I
to
was
team up,
talking like
right?
this before. What the hell?
I
Yeah.
can't hear both of you at the same time. I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh my God, Georgia. I
Yes,
swear to
darling.
God. I swear to God.
I know with your
So fucking lucky you're not sitting in front of me because I'd take
why,
you
what
out.
would you do with your
I would take
fake ass
you
self?
out with my hand, bitch.
Come on, baby. Come on with your
Oh,
hand.
Georgia, you're scary. Georgia.
Like you're not. Go look at the stuff you put out there. Look at the 30 troll accounts you got and the nasty shit you say.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yep. I have never met somebody that will take information. And Susan, everybody down in chat, this is what she'll do to everybody. She gets bitter.
I just want you to continue to tell me I'm the liar. I want
You are a liar.
I
You're a fucking flat out liar, bitch.
okay,
I've
okay,
never dry begged for a goddamn thing. I have never dry begged for a fucking thing.
okay. All right. All right.
And I'm
If
not a
that's
scammer, bitch.
all right, if that's what you want to stand on, I
Thank
can't
you,
make you
Susan.
change your mind.
My point was made. I appreciate you letting me up. Georgia, go fuck yourself and go to hell. Go to hell.
Okay, darling. That's what I needed. That's what I need them. I need them to keep lying and saying they're not the one lying, that I am. Tell them to keep on.
keep on. We're not in chats talking about you. That's for sure. You're the one that's always making comments here
Did
and there.
I say you were in chats talking about me?
Yes, you did. You said
No,
you said you all. That's all we always get. So
I sat up here and called names. You want me to keep on, Monica? Really? Really? Do you want me to keep on?
I didn't hear you.
Really? Do
Yes,
you want me?
really. Yeah, say it one more time so I could hear. We haven't been
Where
talking about you in chats.
I didn't never
You're
say.
you're the one that goes around in different chats and is making little comments about us.
Okay.
There. Now,
And Monica, you're not making little snide remarks in chat or anything, are you?
after I see you do it, yes. Oh, so and just stay there. Oh, he's talking about us. Oh, wow.
I just wish I was as good as y'all with the lying, is all.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Susan, for letting me up. I'll talk to you later, babe.
Okay, I said I'll leave you talk it out. I stay quiet.
Wow.
Like I said, I be fair. I stay quiet. I didn't say a word. I let you and Georgia talk it out, Monica. You asked me to leave her up. I did. I said I literally muted myself. So you know, what's going on with you two is nothing to do with me, to be quite honest. But you asked me to leave her up, so I did leave her up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying that the. I've just heard about the little comments in chats, and then when we do say something, oh, it's us always saying it. It's us that are being vile, and I'm tired of hearing about being vile. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, but it is. And you know, stuff that should be. She wants to bring stuff from Discord out. Like, really? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard a lot about the Discord actually. I won't lie about that.
everybody knows, or everybody should know, that whatever happens in Discord is supposed to stay in Discord.
No, no.
But I guess some
Yeah,
people
sorry.
just
Tara
want to
said,
burn it all down. But you know what? At the same time, though, other people are watching. Like, oh, this person's a rat. Like, oh wow, okay, we see you. We see you. Yes, we do. Yup. So,
Tara said, Georgia, when your mom passed, when it was the word passed, I sent you a gift.
oh, but Tara, you're so vile, though. You're vile.
Oh yeah, Tara did come out with that saying, and it wasn't nice, but you know what? I'm over it. As I said, look, I'm not going back into the past. I'm going forward. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't care. You know what I mean? I mean, if I take every single comment, which I didn't appreciate at the time, to be very honest, but it's all right. I mean, I'm not about striving for the future. I just want to be in the
You know
future. I
that.
don't want to go in the future. I want to be the best version of who I can be.
You
And
know
I
the
just
thing.
hate seeing people tearing each other down. I really hate that.
You know the thing is that a lot of people go around talking and he said, she said, and then
Mm,
one person runs with it because they believe it and or whatever, and then they run with it or they twist it all up, and it just gets all twisted up from one person to the next.
right.
We haven't even been on, we haven't even been talking about that person, but yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna say, if somebody's out there and they're talking about me and I see it, oh yeah, I'm gonna say something. Of course I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna be stuck on stupid and stay right there and not say a damn thing. What? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Just like people, it's it's just funny. It's a joke. It really is a joke. And that's what she called me too, Susan. I put those question mark emojis, the faces, like what? And then all of a sudden, she comes out laughing at me, and I said, okay, exactly. And I was laughing at her also because she was laughing at me. But then, but then it tells me I'm a joke.
That's
But
why I muted. I just let you two talk it out. You
yeah,
asked me to bring her up. She asked to come up. I went mute. I said I'm gonna go quiet.
well,
Um,
whatever. She just needs to stop making those little comments in the chat.
I'm trying
All
to
the
be fair as much as I can be fair. You know what I mean? I mean, once again, I'm not taking anyone's sides. As I said, Monica, many times, I want to stay totally neutral. It's probably best for me to do that, and that's all. I mean, I don't forget about the people who are there for me. I never do.
yeah.
You know, things have been well. It's been hard watching my son being brought up in Shorty's channel. I won't lie about that. I was in tears because he's an 11-year-old boy, and I didn't feel that that was right for him to be brought up. I mean, I thought kids were off limits, right? I mean, you can dig at me all day long, but please don't bring my kids up. I mean, I never seen him going after my daughter because she's 23 and she's a bachelor's underneath her backside. They never talk about Melanie, but what they do is they bring my boy up because I know he's a minor, and that hurts like hell when I know in my heart everything I'm doing right now, I'm trying the best I can do to get down where he is at. I need to be down where he's at.
Yeah.
And Monica, I know you're a mom and you understand these things.
Yes, I do.
You know, and you see someone popping up
Um,
and
just like
Shorty, I'm not blaming Shorty for it, but just Dawn was like really out of line when she said, well, I don't think Susan should be put around her son. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't even know me, girl, you know? That's just my opinion. That's how I felt. And
we
she
didn't,
had just
I didn't,
just
I
had
didn't
her opinion, but I'm having mine right now because it hurt me so much. I didn't even want to go on. I did not want to come on there.
see. Look at Georgia is over here talking to Tara when Tara hasn't even said nothing about her.
See, I haven't been in any of them discords. I wasn't there, so I can't say nothing. What can I say? I wasn't there.
Just like, oh, let me. I wanna talk about this real quick. Glamour D was talking about that I said something. I don't know if I said anything. I don't remember that part. But to your other response, how what did you say, Glamour D? Oh, I knew I should have took a screenshot or whatever. But anyways, the thing is, I we've seen Grandma D talking about how vile they are and about Tammy and stuff like that. No, I don't think so. Like I said the other day, um like I said the other day, Grandma D, have you not been in Purple's chat when she was doing all that mess back then? It wasn't for a week, it wasn't 2 weeks, it was months. You It was months that let me tell you, it freaking hurt my heart to hear all that mess going on day after day after day. And I can't believe that you sat there and let her tear down Tony and Susan. Okay, yeah, they forgave him. Okay, fine. That's fine and dandy and everything. But that was months and months. It wasn't like I said 8 months ago. This just stopped this summer. It just stopped like 2, 3 months ago. But it
It,
was on. It was going on for months and months and months. And you know what? It really played with my health. It really did because I was feeling so super bad and awful. I thought somebody was gonna get really truly hurt. And I don't understand how other people cannot see that.
my live audio is being restreamed right now. Okay.
I don't know how everybody couldn't see what I saw. I know a lot of you were there and sat back and watched, but they want to call us vile. We never did anything like that for months and months.
Yeah, I look. I know that, and do I know too much? You know, being dragged and made feel that you're like the worst in the world, and yeah, I know. You know, but it's not helping the fact that Shorty's streaming my damn live right now. Why? I
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
anything wrong
I'm not.
about her.
I'm
I
not
just
even.
mentioned about just on what she's or comment she made, and Shorty put it on a community tab, and it's the same damn thing. He's a minor. He's only 11 years of age. You know. Do you know how much that broke my heart? I was in tears because of that one comment. That's not fair. I thought children were off limits. But I guess not my kids, right? Why don't you bring up Melanie? Why don't you talk about Melanie? Why don't you talk about her, the way she got to her bachelor's degree and her achievements, and the fact that she's 23 years of age right now and she's a big ass bachelor's degree around her? Why talk about my boy? Because he's underage, right?
She wasn't talking about your son. She
I
was
seen
talking
I seen what Shorty. We actually looked at what Shorty read, what
about
just on said, and it was not called for. And be honest about it, Monica. I would be honest about it. If someone came in and read something like that about one of Shorty's, I don't know if Shorty's young ones. I don't know. I don't know the situation. But if someone came in and said that, I would have fucking blocked the pastor straight away. I swear to God. I mean, no. I say no. Kids, 11-year old child. Hell no, you're not coming and talking about.
in
And
the
it,
first place. We didn't see that comment. I'm serious because we're always up there messing around, laughing.
no, I know.
But
Yeah, no, I
even
know.
Shorty said, "There's all of you guys, and not one of you guys seen that comment." And I was like, "I didn't see the freaking comment."
I've seen it. I've watched it. And how I had like four people trying to calm me down. I was like, who are they to talk about my son? Who gives them the right to talk about my boy? They don't know my relationship with my son. They don't know anything. What do they know? I don't say everything on
But
YouTube.
think that that comment was taken and it was meant one way, and everybody's taking it a different way.
Just on should never said that. Either way
But
you look at it, I mean, if you just look at the comment in itself, she should not have said that. She doesn't know me. She never gave the time for me to even get to know her. So she definitely don't know me. Monica, you will probably know me a bit better than that. And I guarantee you, Monica, you would not have written that in a chat, you know, because you know me some bit. But just don't know me from a hole in the wall, to be honest. And she really don't take any offense, Susan. Of course I'm gonna take offense to it. She's talking about 11-year-old son belonged to me. And Monica, I mean, look, if you put your shoe, if you just think about it, and if that was your little 11-year-old boy and someone said something like that, I mean, what way are you gonna feel? We're all moms here, right? And some people have grandbabies, I didn't. Why? I never did nothing wrong to her.
hold on, let me see. Georgia, many of these people were not in Discord, but I know what has been done to me. You know what? And it sucks that shit has been done to me also, Georgia. And I don't understand where the hell that came from. But let me tell you, somebody is going around talking about. Well, there's two people I heard already. I already put those two people together. Talking about that I have a channel out and it's to make fun of Susan. Let me tell you, I 100% swear on my grandbabies, who I love with all my heart and soul, that I never, ever, ever, ever made a channel like that. Just because they hear a smoke alarm in the background, wow. Just because they heard snoring or whatever, and they want to accuse me, like I'm really gonna get up after snoring and upload a video about Susan while you could hear me snoring. Like I'm really gonna do that, right? No, I don't think so. And to be out there, Buckeye and Rocco, talking about that I'm that channel. No, I don't think so. When you were telling me the other day about it, I had no idea what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about poo, because one time they heard a smoke alarm about poo, and Karen had said, "Oh, it's probably Monica." No, uh-uh. So when I found out, actually, you were people were talking about me being this channel that makes fun of Susan, no, that's not me. And like I said, I swear to God on my beautiful grandchildren that I have, I never made a channel like that. Ever. I have never made fun of Susan ever. For what? I've always been with Susan from day one. And you know this. All of you know this. So I don't know where that channel came from, whatever. But I'm following it and I'm waiting to see what kind of videos are being put up because I could 100%, I could 100% tell you that wasn't me. So once you want to blame somebody, get your facts in order. Just like I said, I'm not going to fucking put something out there and oh, let them hear me snore. Let me let them hear my smoke alarm. Oh, they're gonna know it's me, but let me upload it to that channel. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I don't want you to think, Susan, I don't heard about that channel, but I never did. Like I
Yeah,
just said, I never did put that channel out. I don't know who it is, but I'm following it. Actually, there was another channel made, so there's two channels now. So
there's another one out there now again.
yeah, so I have both of them, and I am waiting to see, um, to try and find out who did it.
I'm so tired of this kind of shit.
And then for somebody that used to be a friend of mine to tell me that they couldn't debunk it, oh, Monica, it sounds like you, and blah, blah, blah. Like, really? Come on. You can't debunk it? Like, okay, now.
Monica, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for 1 minute, love.
Okay,
Just wait on. Hold on. If I'm quiet, just I'm only going to the bathroom, honey.
okay. Well, Grandma D, I don't know about those Heidi videos. There's so many channels out there and everyone knows it. Why does it always have to be the tavern's fault? When anything goes down, oh, it's the tavern, it's the tavern, it's the tavern. No, we're not going to waste our time making freaking videos like that. Over a year, I don't, I'm talking about, Grandma D, I'm talking about the vulnerable people. And you know that there's people that have been hurt so much, been through so much, and they're vulnerable, but yet other people are were dragging them for months and months and months. That wasn't right at all. And I don't know how anyone in her chat could ever could not even say anything about that. Like it was horrible, I'm telling you. I couldn't even believe what I was listening to. I mean, I wish I I wish I had so much time in my hands to go and look through all those videos and get each one and make a video or somebody make a video on all those lives that was they were attacking over and over and over. I was like, it was ridiculous,
Hold on, I'm back.
man. It was really sad, and nobody said one thing about it. And I don't know, man. Nobody thinks about all that though, right?
I missed the conversation a bit because I've been in the bathroom, so don't really know, Monica, what you said, honey. Not being rude, sweetie, but I've been in the bathroom, so people need to grow the hell out, fuck on, and I mean, we're all of an age right now, and this stupidness needs to stop. And I've only asked one thing. And as for that, I don't get dragged any more than I've been dragged in my past. I don't want to have a recurrence of that. I don't want that. I don't need that. It's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my well-being.
I
You
know,
know,
exactly. No, it's not.
it's not healthy. When I'm like trying to be the best version of who I could be, and I want to show ye the real me. You didn't get the chance to see that because I was so wrapped up in fighting my corner all the time, trying to, But anyway, that's in the past, right? And I
Yeah.
just want to move on with the future, and I just want to be like, I'm not a victim. I want to put it that way. I'm not a victim.
Oh,
Um,
the can.
I don't want
Okay.
to be a victim. I cannot have a tag as a victim of SA. I know
No,
that.
you're not a victim or anything. But the thing is, I mean, it hurt so many people. I
I
mean,
know.
we even felt your pain. We felt your pain. We didn't know what to do. It was just awful.
I know. I agree with you. There it was, but I gotta leave it go. For me, I gotta leave it go. I can't hold on to that anymore. And no, I haven't changed sides. I haven't done anything. I've just asked my channel to be neutral. That's it. You know, um, just for me, just for my mental health well-being. I mean, I haven't been on YouTube for 2 weeks, in all fairness, because I've been really damn ill, and people didn't know that because I didn't leave them know it. Of course, my chest is playing up on me again right now, which is driving me nuts again. um, and I
Susan,
know, I
uh,
know,
do you
I
drink
know pain and
hot tea?
suffering I went through, but I gotta leave it. In order for me to move on, I gotta leave it go.
On the floor. Yeah. Susan, do you drink hot tea?
Yeah, I've tried everything. I think the doctor probably put me in a course of steroids because even though I'm a lot better now, I mean, the cough here now is nothing compared to what it was because every second word was coming out of my mouth was either gasping for air or coughing. But now I've like, I mean, look, yesterday I didn't see nothing was going on yesterday. I fell asleep in the daytime, UK time. Didn't wake up until the following morning. That's how burnt out I was.
Yeah, well, what helps me when I get really bad cough, and what helps me is hot tea with a little bit of lemon in it and honey. The honey in the bottle.
Yeah,
Yes, it really helps.
I've done hot, I've done steam showers, to steam up the old rooms, try and get me to cough. I don't want to say up. I don't
Oh,
want to, you know what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah.
I've tried all that, didn't work. On very strong antibiotics. It's cleared quite a bit, but there's still quite a bit left. So look, I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm kind of like stuff for words at this point. No
Yeah.
one wants to go on YouTube and everyone fighting. We all don't want that. I don't want to be fighting with anybody. I don't. I know everyone who is there for me. I ain't blind. I ain't stupid. But all I ask is to be left alone. That's all. And when I say left alone, I don't want to be pulled and dragged anymore.
Yeah.
That Monica, I don't know how long that went on for, but that went on for a long time. You all know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But you're
It
willing
was
to.
horrible. It was
You're,
absolutely horrendous. And no one knew what I was going through at that point, and being pulled and dragged like that. I mean, now I wouldn't wish that worse upon my worst enemy, to be quite honest. I really don't.
yeah.
So that's, hey, Moto for the Scabs, welcome in. think it's a new subscriber or something there. I don't know. More true
Well,
for the scabs. What does that mean? I don't know. More for
oh,
true for the
oh, that's
scabs.
not. That's a. Mm, that's another. Right there is a cho. That cho goes to purples,
Oh,
and that's
really? Yeah, I
there
didn't know.
about
As
the
I said,
big.
I haven't been on. So,
Yeah, they're trolling. It's a uh to make fun of Tabby.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
They came in a few. They came in once or twice there tonight and seemed to be friendly. I don't know I don't know what it is. Didn't even understand what it meant, even to be honest. I've been too busy looking after trying to calm down my chat because I don't want everyone having like a free fall fighting. I don't want that to happen.
yeah.
I, I left Georgia and you up there, and for a reason, just for you and Georgia to talk, And I know I had people backstage, but if I had left them up, I mean, it would have been what 3 against 1.
Mm,
So I didn't want to do that.
well, who is Truth Smiles talking about? Ban the victim card, ban the victim card. Who's trying to be a victim? Nobody's trying to be a victim. I don't see anybody trying to be a
I
victim.
refuse to be a victim, even though I'm classed as a vulnerable adult and that of the victim care. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be a victim for nobody. I'm sorry, but even in real life, I won't be a victim. No.
Look at Sasha J said, sprinkling a little bit of Canada around this cranky room.
Oh, thank you, Nisasha. It's very confusing at times when I watch because the very things people are so upset over are to understand. Please make it sense.
Oh, that was Grandma D. I get very frustrated at times when I watch because the very thing people are upset over, they are doing themselves. Please make it make sense.
Yeah, life is hard. I mean, not only for me, but for everyone across the board. I mean, everyone has their struggles and their ups and downs and stuff like that. And like I said when I come on, I want to get strong and be the best version I can be. I want to get me back more or less. I kind of lost my identity along the way at some point, but I want to be who I am. I want to be the real me.
Yeah, the really, of course, you don't have to be fake, but
No,
Grandma,
it's not even being fake. I just lost who I was,
oh,
because I
yeah,
went from Ali's mom to being just me, my name.
Grandma
And
D, our side has never been vile to anybody vulnerable like other people have done to a few vulnerable people that and I'm just gonna leave it like that. I mean, I could never do something like that to somebody that was done.
no, I know.
You know? I can't.
But look, leave it in the past. You know what I mean? I gotta leave it in. Look,
Okay,
I really want to leave things in the past. I really do.
then if you wanna leave it in the past, okay then you're saying leave it in the past and the past is the past and we won't bring it up no more. But it's just that some people always, you know, try to make the grass look greener on the other side when it's
No,
really not. But and or they want to blame other people, but it shouldn't even be. I don't know.
I look. I'm like I said. I'm a neutral channel. I don't see grass is greener on the other side. I don't. I know if I keep my own channel and do my own thing, I mean, things should be okay that way. And not to be pulled and dragged anymore. Not to be hurt. Because believe me, I've been so hurt. I mean, it's been a roller coaster. I will say that. Um, I've been hurt in a way that people can't even imagine.
I know you have.
And once again, I don't want to throw the victim card out there because look, I don't want to be a victim. You know,
I never felt that you were throwing the victim card, but it just hurt my heart seeing all that happen when it was going on.
I'm gonna chat here for about 3 months. Which area? I mean, I'm trying to keep the chat really good. I mean, the whole rent situation. Look, if someone's turning on and off your subscriber mode, um, yeah. So I just literally hit back on wrenches because the less wrenches I have, I know people have a free speech in here at the same time because no one can knock you out. Now I could go a different way and do a standard wrench to everybody, um, you know, but I don't see the point in doing that.
No, it's not about the wrenches, Susan. Just leave whoever's wrenched up. Just leave them like that. Let them.
Believe me, there's very little wrenches left after the
What do you?
episode I had when they kept turning on and off my subscriber mode. They left all the trolls come in and top of me and abuse the fuck out of me, to be quite honest. Because I joked about, um, I was making a joke about the circle jerks, or the jerks, they call it the jerks now.
Yeah. Well, let me jump down, Susan, and you have a good rest of your life.
Right, Monica,
And
I told you coming up here.
okay, and you
Um,
take care of that cough, please.
I know I gotta get antibiotics, more antibiotics, or possibly I
Yeah.
don't really want to go on the what you call them steroids because they really do keep you
Oh, yeah.
you walking the floors with them things. But anyway,
Yeah.
you know.
Or
But
maybe
I'm almost there. I'm a lot better than I was.
maybe they could give you like a breathing treatment or something, you know?
I was thinking that why don't you just give me a damn inhaler or just like get that crap out of my chest?
Yes, yes.
They
Maybe you
won't
should
give
go
it
back.
because I'm not asthmatic. You see,
Oh,
even
see,
though
you should
I
go back.
sound that.
They could give you a spray, uh, like an inhaler, like you said. That
No, the doctor won't give it to me because he said I'm not an asthmatic person. So, and it's only just because I had pneumonia, but it's basically. But yeah, we'll get through it. I mean, I got through it this far. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Stay positive. I love you always. Oh, and get a new lighter. Don't you just love Kim? Thanks, Kim.
okay, well, I'm gonna jump down now, Susan, and you have a good night, okay?
Yeah, you too, Monica. You take care,
Oh,
yeah?
thank you. You do too, okay? Bye,
Bye,
Susan.
bye, bye.
Bye.
I think, yeah, I'll need Monica Lightly is back. Oh, really? Okay. Susan, I appreciate you letting me speak. I don't, uh, I don't go on panels anymore because none. I remember you used to go on my panel with your camera on even. Susan, I'm sorry for that. For anyone to talk about your son, yeah, they did, and I was talking about you doing the victim. No, see that's look. I could let me tell you. I could say all the things in the world, and it doesn't fit me. I look, I won't lie, I've been through hell and back with the whole essay thing. You'll never get me to speak on that one actually, because I just won't open up. I only open up to my counselor comes in every Wednesday. Um, And even at that, it's really hard, to do that. But I gotta do that kind of thing. And as I said, look, I want to start showing the best version of me. I really sincerely mean that. I want to take you down around London. I want to show you the sights in London, turn on the camera. I'm going to have my boy with me. He's not going to be on camera, but you probably might hear him talk. You know, I know that he's been in Ireland too. I've known that. People think that's new to me. I already know. you know, Look, his father cannot take him outside the country without letting me know and co-sign him with that. So yeah, that did happen. I did allow that. I would never stop that. Actually, I just won't. Now my tablet's not working very well. It's broken. Well, it's not broken. It's like it'll charge up for 5 minutes and then it just goes dead again. But I already know that Ali was going to Ireland. I know he's been there. They're back in London already. I know all that. What can I say? I was really happy when I heard that he went to Ireland. I knew that. I knew before he went. I knew he was going to Ireland. I knew he'd be down on his granddad, who treats him really. My dad loves Ali very much. I will never take that away. I will never say anything wrong. I'm not going to. I know my father adores that little man. And Ali had a lovely trip to Ireland, and he's back in the UK already. I knew he was going when he was going. Of course, I couldn't do anything with the WhatsApp side of things because my tablet is not working proper. But I knew it anyway, so it's good with me. I kind of co-signed it. I said, yeah, I'll even go. And I remember saying, make sure you bring him to my dad. That's all I cared for. Make sure you bring him to my dad. And of course, Ali would go with in a heartbeat because he does really. My son loves his granddad. There's no getting around that. There's no Johnny go lately granddads with Ali. He knows he's real granddad. When I say Johnny go lately granddads, well, I'm not talking about my side. I'm talking about the other. But anyway, that's just the way it is. I don't want anyone um speaking about my boy. I don't think it's right. If they're going to chat and talk about him, it's not right. He's only a child. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I brought up anyone else's kids in my chat, it would be a big no-no. 1 second. I need to make a major cough. Sorry. Sorry. I mute when I'm coughing because I don't want to blow your earbuds out. um, but yeah, I mean, I know all about the Irish trip, and I know everything. I co-signed it. I told his dad, yeah, take him over. I know all about that. I specifically said to his father, make sure you take him to my dad. I mean, he did, and that did happen. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, and it's good. It's good for Ali. It's good. At the end of the day, my father I would say, would be Ali's true grandparent. I mean, the one who was there from day one, and there's no one can take that away because that is the God's honest truth. I mean, I will speak the truth. And I would ask people to do this for one favor for me, one thing. Please don't put me in someone else's situation, or please don't put me, Susan and Tony. Me and Tony are two different people, okay? Number one, I live in the UK. Tony's living in America. Tony has completely different situation going on in her life. Ways that I have a completely situation differently going on in mine. Um, I am doing counseling and all that good stuff. I welcome these people in when they come. I welcome them in. I will talk with them. I will interact with them. And I'm doing the best I can do right now. The move is going to happen. It's only a matter of time. But I'm going to shock all of you. I'll go missing for a little bit. And then I'll just turn on the damn computer, hit the live button. You're going to see the Slack completely empty when that time comes. I cannot do more. I can tell you on my side of things, I have done everything on my side of things. There are some things what are holding things up, and that's going to work out in its own due course. It will happen. And another thing, I didn't ask anyone to help me financially or with the move. I've done it all myself. I didn't do a GoFundMe. I didn't do anything. I've done it all myself. Was it hard? Yeah, it was very hard. Let me tell you that. Um, but I got there, and that will tell you, just give you an idea of the drive in my mind that I have to get down where I need to be. And let me tell you another thing. Um, people people probably don't understand one or two things. I live in the most beautiful area of the UK. Um, and to give up an apartment of the one I'm giving up, well, it's a bit of a shame. But there's a but. My son is in London. If my son was in Devon, I wouldn't be swapping. Let me tell you that now straight out. If he was around me in Devon, I would never be swapping. I would never even consider it. But the point of my whole move is to be down around my son. People think that, well, I've lived in London. I gave birth to my son in London. I've lived in London for many years. Keep up with the council, Susan, and trust me, do yeah. And went to the school long time ago. How how it up. Oh yeah, I'm keeping up. I do counseling every Wednesday. Actually, they come out to my home. Um, I've done my mental health program too. I've done so many programs within mental health. Um, but I just want to say this. I mean, look, if Ali was in Devon right now, I would not be swapping my apartment because when you're going to London, it's like a little mini New York, and I got to make sure that the apartment I have, which I do, have a really good swap. But I had to make sure that that was safe for me. Being an SA victim, we look at a lot. Well, being now, we look at the securities. You know, I mean, security is a big thing in my mind when I know I'm going to be living by myself, but it's not going to be too far from my son. My daughter will come in and out, but I got to look at security overall for me. So a lot of that I've been offered a lot of places, but I turned down quite a lot because I didn't feel the security was good. And I got to look at security because I'm living in a real secure apartment right now. Such as the place where I'm going to, square footage would be smaller than this place. It's a little bit smaller than this place, but this apartment is really generous considering it's only one person, size wise. So the apartment I'm going to is going to be a little bit smaller, only a little bit. I'm pretty sure I won't miss it. Yeah. You have a wet room here too, and everyone wants all the wet rooms. This is all the rage. Yeah, Nikita, thank you, sweetie. I mean, look, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who comes in and gives some support. And I mean, once again, I'm not looking for a pity party. What I went through or what happened to me. I mean, it has been devastating. But I want to give back my. I want to give the best version of who I can be. I want to be the real me again, once and for all. I want to be the real me. I don't want to be, someone who's going through. I just don't want to be that anymore. I just don't. It's so hard to subscribe to say what it is, but yeah, I'm gonna keep close, 100%. I believe things happen for a reason. Maybe the delay is for a reason. You know, there is a delay, but I've done everything in my side that I need to do. I've done my stuff. I'm literally ready to bounce right now. You know what I mean? As in other words, to go, but there's a few things I need to be ironed out before I leave this place. Um, but whoever's getting this place is getting a really nice, comfortable place. I did it up really well, and I'm gonna walking away from all that. I brand new kitchens, everything has been put in here. I'm willing to walk away from all that, just be around my son. You know, we say in Ireland, and I don't know if you say it over there in America, home is where the heart is, and heart is not where your home is at. So I feel that, okay, this is a home, but my heart is not here. I kind of stress out, and I can't. I don't want to get emotional, but that's how I feel. And there's plenty of opportunities where I could have went back to Ireland and left Ali with his dad in the UK. I'm not walking away. I remember I mentioned to my son one time, and he said, "You're not going, Mommy. You're not going anywhere." And I was like, "Hell no. I can't even repeat a history repeat itself. It's like a generation thing. You learn a lot when you're growing up, when your mother abandoned you, abandoned many, and when your dad take care of you. You know, I ain't walking away. Mm-mm. As bad as trust me, as bad as things have been at certain points, God, YouTube didn't even seem near enough. Hmm, trust me. I don't appreciate anyone sharing stuff on TikTok. I don't want to look back on the TikTok stuff. I can't shut it down. I wish I could. I remember your childhood stories. Yeah, it was tough. I will tell you that. It's been very tough. And at the end of the day, what more can you do? You can just try to do better. You gotta be the best version of yourself. You're gonna have to get there and do that. And it's not easy, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. I don't appreciate nobody who's on YouTube say anything about my child, who don't even know anything about him, don't really know me that much, to be honest. Yes, that person has been in my channel a few times, but they don't really know me. I rarely leave my guard down a whole lot. I don't. I'm kind of very guarded. I would say I have built a lot of walls around me, which is probably not a good thing, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is right now. Till I get to deal with the other stuff. But my focus is to be around my son. I know I'm not gonna leave UK. I could easily went over to Ireland and been with family over there, spend Christmas with them. I know this year if I'm in this flat this time this year, I'm gonna have nobody. I know that, and it's hard. I won't lie. I've spent, I think, 3 Christmases on my own, and boy, that would put you into tears. You have no family. You don't have your children around you. You're completely by yourself. That if the nothing strikes a nerve, that will. But anyway, I'm just rambling on now, so I'm gonna stop. All I can say is when I come on live next, I appreciate that if people don't attack people in chat, because I want to say, like, I want to be a neutral channel. I want my channel to be neutral. And I know there's people who come in here and other people don't like them, and well, you know what? If they don't like them, you can block each other. But I don't like the arguments in the chat, so that's why I gave Georgia and Monica to talk, because, and even at that, I muted. I said nothing. I muted because I said, look, it's not my fight. Nikita, my sweet little gangster girl, how you doing, honey? So some people actually, many people don't even have YouTube friends at Christmas. Yeah, I know, hon. You know what? I think I did a YouTube one at Christmas time. Oh, Nikita, I don't know, hon. We've like 31 in the chat right now. I've been on for a bit. I'm gonna get off soon. You know, it's very true. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't even have YouTube or have any friends at all. And it's not. Let me tell you one thing. It's not for an SA victim not to go out and socialize. That's very common for them to do that. And it becomes um a situation where they won't mix with people. SA victims more or less don't mix with people. They get nervous. And that's very common for that to happen. Because that's just the way it is. I mean, I'm just explaining what I know. Susan, what did I miss? Sierra, well, I have missed you. Glad you are well, Susan. Just know I care, okay? Don't forget that. No, Nikita, I love you, honey. I won't forget that. I won't forget that at all. I just want people to try to get coexist. If I don't expect everyone to agree with everyone what they're saying, but I just want people to coexist, and I hope if I did, I wouldn't be here. I know that, Nikita, honey. I know. Um, I may go Google something and pick up another topic. I did Titanic really well the last time. I'm really good for doing research. So hopefully, maybe next time I come on, you know, may do a topic or something. I'll Google something. I'll find something interesting, and we'll we'll have a nice time, like throwing it out there. But look, I appreciate all of you coming in. I really do. Um, I just want you to know I'm fighting against things what go on in my mind. The negativity, more or less. I'm fighting against all that, and I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to be strong for a really special little guy who needs that. And I'm glad I had a lovely time in Ireland. Can't wait, Susan. Good night, my friend. Good night, Nikita, honey. Um. So yeah, I've been on long enough, guys. I think I should give my voice a break before I start coughing the whole time. I wish just would take her comment and understand that wasn't right. You know, that's a 11-year-old boy they're talking about. She was talking about. Not right. I know I would have blocked that comment straight off. Like I turned Matt off my bad math, more or less. Oh, why he was coming in my chat? I don't know. I'm not having some come up my channel with a Pinocchio app. Like, no. Mm-mm. Not in the mood for that bullshit. Sorry, Matt. But no, I'm sorry, but if you came up here without a Pinocchio nose, I would have thought one thing, but you were doing that. I'm not in a form for that. I've been like in within 2 weeks worth of like pneumonia, and no, that's not cool. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight to you, lovely people, and look, I'll be back on soon again. I don't know when, maybe 1 or 2 days or so time. I'm gonna start racking up my YouTube now that Christmas is coming up, coming around the corner. If I get paid on the videos, that'd be amazing. You know, Elvis has left the building. Oh, three smiles, I love you. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. God bless. Take care. Good night, everybody. And you know what? Everyone's welcome back when we come back on.